What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? My friends, it is Wednesday night. It is always a good night to rip some cardboard gold. Hope you guys are doing all right, having a good middle of your week so far. It is going to be a fun one. If you guys followed us along on Sunday, we were pulling absolute heat out of boxes. We pulled a 101. We pulled 2 redemptions of major quarterback autos on a big football Sunday. And we're feeling hot tonight, guys. It's going to be a fun night. So get on in the chat and let us know how you guys are doing. Have some fun with us. Let's have a good time tonight. Let's pull some heat. Let us know what is going on. We got Kieran from Australia. What's going on, Kieran? We got Bill, Josh in the house. Lou, D-Mac was in the house ready to go. Look at this energy, guys. I love it. I love it. Welcome in. Welcome in. For any first-timers with us, welcome to the Card Lines family. All right, guys, our schedule for the evening is we're going to run a totally certified 2 boxes. Then we're going to turn to football and do illusions, which is where we got that 101 on Sunday. Could we do 2 101s in a row? That would be incredible. Taylor, what's going on? After football, then we're going to turn our attention the rest of the night to baseball. We're going to do 2 Prizm hobby boxes, which has been phenomenal for us. We're going to do 2 Series 1 hobby boxes, which we've been pulling some great hits out of. And then we're going to do one of my favorites, guys, Panini Elite Extra Edition. We're doing 2 2022s and 2 2023s. There's still some chances to hit some Paul Skeens prospect stuff in here. And that's how we're going to finish the night, is hopefully knocking down a Paul Skeens big hit. So that is our schedule. Steve, how are we doing? The 101 was Dallas Turner, the rookie running back for Minnesota. And welcome in, Steve, by the way. So that is our schedule for this evening. You guys can follow along on the top left is the approximate times of each break. I'm going to do my best to keep us up with that. I always keep the rosters over on the right in yellow. I'll run through who everyone's got in certified in each break. And then all the stuff in front of us is our fun for the evening. What you first see in front of you, this fun, is stuff we've got for giveaways at the end of the break. So we've got a Chronicles 2021. We've got a 1992 Fleer Football Fat Pack. And we got 5 Series 1 packs coming out of those the big blaster values. That's what we're going to give away tonight. You guys can get those giveaway packs by getting leprechauns in the hit counter. And we will get back to the hit counter and how you play along in the hit counter. Steven's looking for snacks. I got no snacks tonight, Steven. Just water, no donuts or anything. We'll get back to the hit counter in just a second, how you guys get that. Next up for fun is we are running a Card Lines bracket for the NCAA tournament. I think Marty's going to pop that in the chat at some point today. You guys go in. It's free to participate. And the winner of the bracket, what's going on, Chris? What's going on, Bets? The winner of the bracket, guys, is going to get this mega box right here in my hands. That's what the winner of the bracket's going to get. Keen's son is on. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. And then we've got our certified and the rest of our products. As always, I got my guy Ted Williams ready to fish us some of that cardboard gold. All that out of the way. It is time to get into our first break. He's a shark. Nice. All right, guys. Totally certified. Phil, good luck on the Hawks. William T on the Celtics. Michael C on the Nets. Kieran on the Hornets. Quentin on the Bulls. Ramil on the Cavs. Chris G on the Mavericks. Jaden on the Nuggets. Bernardo on the Pistons. Chris G on the Warriors. Phil on the Rockets. Jaden A on the Pacers Clippers. Taylor on the Lakers. And Taylor on the Grizzlies. James J on the Miami Heat. Phil on the Bucks. Kieran on the T-Wolves. Guys, there's empty box number 1. The Pelicans going to Javon. Daniel going to the Knicks. Taylor with the Thunder. Javon the Magic, Josh T the Sixers, Stephen K the Suns, Richard T the Blazers, Jaden the Kings, Taylor the Spurs. See if we can get you a little Wemby love out of here. Jeffrey D the Jazz, and Paul G the Wizards. There's our empty second box with that little security sticker in there, is what you guys are seeing. So we've got our 2 packs, and let's talk about the hit counter, guys. How you guys can get into a chance for some giveaway tonight is, that is correct, guys. I did not update the schedule on there. I apologize. Marty, we're starting with, it's 450.
456.
456. Okay, so 56, 7, 58, 59, and 60. There we go. That should help, Steve. I apologize for that. All right, so guys, how you guys can get in on the giveaways tonight is Marty's in the background, by the way. Guys are working with us tonight. Say hey to Marty for me. Is play along on the hit counter. Each of the breaks, you get a chance to win 2 leprechauns. How you win those leprechauns is you pick which spot in those hit counters is going to get the most hits, as well as what the total number of hits are going to be. So we've got Steph and Wemby paired together. We've got Luka and the Joker paired together. We've got LeBron and Giannis paired together. And then we've got 2 of the rookies, Reed Shepard and Stefan Castle together. So tell us which of those 4 pairings you think is going to get the most hits in this break. And hits is any cards, not just autos, any cards. So you would pick, say, Luka and the Joker, and then you'd say the total between all 4 would be 17. And if Luka and the Joker is what we get the most of, and 17 is correct number, then you're going to get 2 leprechauns, and those leprechauns are going to race for you at the end of the evening with a chance to win some of those packs for free. You do not have to be in the break to participate. If you're not in any of the breaks, and we don't know who you are by now, we just need your address if you were to win something. But otherwise, just have some fun, play along, and take a shot at the giveaways. One thing I know with Totally Certified is we're going to have cards flipped forward, backward, upside down. We're going to have all kinds of numbered stuff. We're going to have all kinds of hits. This is going to be a pretty loaded pack. So you guys have to bear with me. I'm going to have to be flipping around all over the place. Our first box is ready to go. So get those predictions in on the hit counter, guys. And once again, we do allow you halfway through to make some adjustments because we do like to give away the leprechaun. So for fun, make your predictions now. And once we get to the first box, while I'm pulling the cards out of the packs in the second, you can make any updates you want to make too. So we're going to start out the Orlando Magic. Javon getting us going with Anthony Black. If you guys have not seen Totally Certified yet, these are basically the base, but there's also a lot where they're kind of this mirrored variation. The majority of cards are going to be mirrored like this. Pretty standard Panini back on there. That's Cameron Thomas for the Nets. And then we're going to get all kinds of inserts and fun stuff like a Luka certified bucket for the Mavericks, Chris. And that is starting out, guys, with the Luka 40 out of 49. And you all know if it's under 100, what we got to do, we got to light off a couple fireworks. So Luka 40 out of 49 on the blue certified bucket gets us going. That is not a bad way to get the evening started. Chris G, congratulations, my friend. And Luka and the Joker are on the board on the hit counter. There we go. And we've got a pink die cut of Larry Bird for the Celtics. William, that's going to be numbered as well. 20 out of 125. Guys, we are going to get, if you have not seen Totally Certified yet, we are going to get a lot of numbered cards. We've got Miles Turner for the Pacers. Steve Nash for the Suns. Rookie Ron Holland for the Pistons. Jalen Green for Houston. Jalen Suggs for Orlando. And we got a gold team rookie Bub Carrington for Washington. Paul. Nice Bub for you. Jalen Brunson on a blue for the Knicks. Daniel S. That is going to be 40 out of 99 on the Brunson. 40 out of 99. I got a feeling we might see a lot of fireworks in this. James, what's going on? Welcome in. I think I caught everyone else. David, welcome in. Chris, if I missed you, welcome in. Great to have you guys. There's Brunson to 99. We got the Admiral for the Spurs. There you go, Taylor. And here's a Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd on the rookie for the Houston Rockets spot. Congrats, Phil. That's going to get Reed and Castle up on the hit counter. Trace Jackson Davis for the Warriors. For the Nuggets, we got Jamal Murray. And on the 2024 rookie, it is Zachary Rishiker for the Atlanta Hawks. Phil, congratulations. This is not numbered, but that is a sweet insert for Zachary Rishiker. For Philadelphia, we're going to have a numbered red Joel Embiid. Josh, that's to 149. 80 out of 149 on the Joel Embiid. Would love to see if this guy would find a way to keep himself on the court a little more. There's Shai for Oklahoma City. Rookie Pakome Dadier for the Knicks. Marcus Smart for the Grizzlies. Yeah. And CJ McCollum for New Orleans. We got another Zachary Rishiker for the Hawks for Phil. This one's going to be a mighty insert. And this is a base, so you can see the difference, right, in what's considered the mirror with a little bit of refractor to it, to kind of the base with David Robinson. Keldon Johnson, back-to-back Spurs. Tyler Kolek, rookie for the Knicks. There's Jason Tatum for the Celtics. William Halliburton for the Pacers. And then we got a certified buckets for Shai for Oklahoma City. Taylor, congrats. I didn't think about putting SGA in the hit counter. That would have been a good one to put in there. Our next number card is going to be Scotty Barnes for the Toronto Raptors. So Jaden, Scotty Barnes is going to be numbered also out of 99. 77 out of 99. Congrats on that one, Jaden. 77 out of 99 on the Scotty Barnes. We got Allen Iverson for the Sixers. Congrats, Josh. Isaiah Collier for the Utah Jazz. Keegan Murray for the Kings. And then for the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. Certified bucket, Kyrie Irving for Dallas. Out for the rest of the year with a knee injury. For the Timberwolves, we got a pink die cut of Dante DiVincenzo. Kieran, good day, mate. Down in Australia, there's a hit for you. 125 on the Dante DiVincenzo. I was a big fan of this guy. He played with the Bucks when he first started. This guy's a spark plug, man. He did great for the Knicks as well. I haven't followed him too much in Minnesota this year, but 125 for you. Congrats, Kieran. Hakeem the Dream for Houston. Houston doing well. Oklahoma City, there's Nikola Topic rookie. Josef Nurkic for the Suns. And there's a Dame Time for the Bucks. Phil. So some great stuff coming so far, but we're not hitting too many names on the hit counter just yet. There's another rookie, Nikola Topic for the Oklahoma City Thunder. With a little blue color match on there. That is numbered to 49. 6 out of 49. So that one gets a little fireworks as well out of 49. And I'm going to check the other one to make sure I didn't miss that one being numbered. I don't believe so. 6 out of 49. We got a second Larry Bird for the Celtics, William. Anthony Davis going to the Lakers spot. Julius Randle for the T-Wolves. DeMar DeRozan for the Kings. And we got our first mem card. It's going to be the Pacers rookie, Johnny Furphy. So congratulations to the Pacers spot, Jaden. We got a tri-colored patch there. Rookie Johnny Furphy. That's going to be numbered as well to 125. Big old patch there at a 125. Congrats, Jaden, on the Pacers spots. I like it. I like it, Jaden. Give you a little fist bump for that. Congrats, my man. There's another Reed Shepherd for Houston. Phil. Houston keeps chipping away, and the Shepherd and Castle spot jumps in the lead. There's Jalen Williams from Oklahoma City. Another Oklahoma City, A.J. Mitchell rookie. De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Paul George for Philadelphia. And our next auto is going to be a great rookie auto. It's going to be rookie roll call, Dalton Connect for the Lakers. Taylor, congratulations. Dalton Connect played in the Future Stars game in the All-Star Weekend. That is numbered out of just 35, guys. 13 out of 35 on the auto. Let's disco ball that guy. See if this is the right... Oh, that's a little thick. 13 out of 35 on the Dalton Connect roll call auto. That's awesome. Super low numbered stuff coming out of here so far. We're still in box one, guys. Wow. Marcus Smart for the Grizzlies. Ray Allen for the Celtics. There's another Dalton Connect for the Lakers. Nikola Vucevic for the Bulls. Lively for the Mavs. And the Miami Heat are going to get a fabric of the game. James J. You got a Jaime Jaquez Jr. second year fabric of the game. Let's check on the back, see if it's game used. Nice black patch there. It is, first of all, it is numbered 6 out of 75, James. And it is game used material. Congratulations, James. Yeah, we had a little Jesus Shuttleworth in there, Bill. Sorry, guys, I haven't been checking the chat as much, getting through all these hits. Congratulations. JJ gets a JJ, right? I totally forgot with Ray Allen to Jesus Shuttleworth. That's awesome, Bill. Thanks for that reminder. James, congratulations. There's Jordan Poole. And that is a red, excuse me. That's going to be numbered. For the Wizards, Paul, it is to 149. 31 out of 149. The Jordan Poole for the Wizards. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors. Jared McCain, rookie for the Sixers. And Jonathan Kuminga for the Golden State Warriors. So, guys, that's one of our 2 boxes. The hit counter stands at 3, but I got to tell you, the hit counter does not tell the story of how good of a box that was. We've got a stack of numbered stuff. I lost count of how many were numbered under 100. We got a Dalton Connect auto out of 49, a Hawkes patch out of 75, a Furphy patch. Got a couple Larry Birds in there numbered. Some good stuff. That was a lot of fun. At the halfway point now, you guys start thinking about your hit counter predictions. So unfortunately, the double digits may be a little high, but let's hope some of the names pop out in this one. But if you want to stick with your picks, go for it. Otherwise, start thinking about, is anyone going to upend Shepard and Castle or not? As well as, is anyone going to, or what the total number is going to be. I'm thinking we're going to end up somewhere around, I'm thinking 7 or 8 on here, I hope. I'd like to hit some of these bigger names for you guys. And I'm thinking Steph and Wemby are going to get hot here. So let's see what happens. But do not take my advice on that. Do whatever you think is going to hit it up. You guys got just another minute or so here to update your predictions. And then we'll close it up. And at the end of the break, we will go through and recap who all got leprechauns. We'll recap all of our hits. And we'll have a little fun. Have a little more fun, I should say. So hope you guys are doing well. Has the play-in game started tonight yet? No, we got an NCAA tournament play-in game. If you guys have score updates for that, I don't mind being spoiled with them, so let me know. Otherwise, if there's any other good basketball, hockey scores, let me know. We got spring training going on now. Any great stories from spring training? I didn't get to follow any news today, so let me know on that. Steven, we got the leprechauns are being checked on, my man. They're getting plenty of Skittles and beer, getting ready to run. All right, Marty, when you get a sec, if you can close up the hit counter for me. And box number 2 is going to get started for the Knicks with Karl Anthony Towns. Mount St. Mary is one big. Nice. Ooh, we got Matt Shaw starting for the Cubbies. Something brewing for the rookie down in Chicago. Drew Holiday for the Celtics. As a gold team, Zachary Rishiker for the Hawks. Phil. Seeing a little bit of him coming out. Congrats. Then we got a pink die cut of DeMar DeRozan for the King spot. Jaden. That one's to 125. 120 out of 125 on the DeMar DeRozan. We got DeAndre Ayton for the Blazers. Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. We hit 5th in the lineup. Nice. D'Angelo Russell for the Lakers. PJ Washington for the Dallas Mavericks. And we got some gold team here for the Hawks again. Zachary Rishiker. Phil, I think that's our 3rd or 4th Rishiker. This is going to be low numbered. Let's see how low. 10. 6 out of 10 on the gold Rishiker. Phil, congratulations. This guy is all over basketball products right now. If you're looking for a good value team in any basketball break from this year, check out the Hawks. Because this guy's all over it. He's a good French star coming in. See if he can make a good career out of it. But 6 out of 10 for Phil. Phil, that is awesome. Great card. Congrats. There's Shaden Sharp for Portland. Tim Duncan for the Spurs. Portland, we got a rookie, Donovan Clingan. Richard, you got to cling on. Dylan Brooks for the Rockets. And every card is flipped. Quentin Grimes for Dallas. We got our next patch up. The Hornets. Kieran, you're going to be happy about this one, my friend. Tijan Saloon with a nice chunky patch in there. Another 3-color patch. We got the navy stitching with the teal blue and the white. Tijan Saloon with the rookie patch. That is going to be numbered out of 25. 7 out of 25. I love it. 7 out of 25 on the rookie patch. What I've noticed, particularly with what I've been watching of these, this is my first chance to rip these myself, but what I've noticed is for the most part, the rookie patches do get pretty chunkier. It's not associated a lot of times with any player event, though. The veteran patches tend to be more one color, but they tend to be more game used. So for what that's worth. But I love multicolor patches. So congrats to the Hornet spot on that one, Kieran. That is awesome. Out of 25. We got Miles Turner for the Pacers. There's Washington. I expected to see some of him for Paul there. Alexander Sarr for the Wizards. Just Kyrie Irving for the Mavericks. Dame time. I maybe picked the wrong buck in the hit counter. Another Dame Lillard for the Bucks. And Keegan Murray for the Kings. Guys, we got a redemption. And I'm going to make you guys sweat it out to the end. Just because I can. But I am going to tease you with a little gold Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the Lakers. How about that, Taylor? Kareem to 75. 13 out of 75 on the Kareem. Sweet looking Kareem there for the Lakers. 13 out of 75. We got Terrence Shannon Jr. for the Timberwolves rookie. Little CP3 for the Spurs. Taylor. DeMar DeRozan for the Kings. And Joseph Nurkic for the Suns. We got another patch, guys. It's going to go to the Detroit Pistons spot. Bernardo. It's Cade Cunningham. So now here's a vet with a nice chunky patch. So look at that. I said they get mostly plain, and then all of a sudden we come in here. We got, I guess it's 2-color, but it's the split with the white stitching in there. But that's a gold certified baller, Cade Cunningham. Bernardo, this is going to be a low number. That's going to be 6 out of 10 with the gold. 6 out of 10. Again, I think we're going to disco ball and firework this guy while I load it up. Cade Cunningham out of 10. Fantastic stuff for the Pistons spot, Bernardo. Congrats on that one. I did not like the way that fit in there. I gotta get a better. I think this one will fit us much better. Yes. Beautiful. All right. Cade Cunningham to 10. Wow. Great stuff. And then we got a red Derek White for the Celtics. William. It is to 149. 97 out of 149 on the Derek White. Andrew Wiggins for Golden State. Magic Johnson for the Lakers. JJ, there's another JJ for you. Devin Booker on the Suns. Steven, there you go. Certified ticket, there's a Joker. The Joker on the certified ticket for the Denver spot. Congrats, Jaden. And we get to add one on the... Oops. There we go. Add another one on the hit counter. Again, the hit counter has not told the story of these two boxes. There's Malcolm Brogdon for the Wizards, teaming up with his old buddy Chris Middleton now. Bakome Dadier for the Knicks, rookie. There's another Admiral David Robinson for the Spurs. Draymond Green for the Warriors. There's Zion for New Orleans. And here's a Luka gold team for the Mavericks. Luka gold team for the Mavericks spot, Chris. So Luka and the Joker now jump in the lead, and that puts us at 5. Yeah, the hit count is a little bit of a grind on this one. It's a lot more of the rookies. There's Ron Holland. Tyler Kolek for New York. Shai for the Thunder. Josh Hart for the Knicks. Hey, there's a Wemby. Wemby for the Spurs, Taylor. I still sleeve up base Wemby. Second year, still worth it to me. Wemby on the base for the Spurs. And now the hit counter is starting to get going a little bit. For Washington, here's Alexander Sarr. Congrats, Paul. Philadelphia Dr. J. Josh. Red Dr. J. That is to 149. 41 out of 149 on the Dr. J. Congratulations. There's another Allen Iverson. And a rookie for the Jazz, Isaiah Collier. For the Heat, there's a 3-point champion, Tyler Hero for James. James Harden for the Clippers. There's a mighty rookie, Donovan Clingan for the Blazers. Steve Nash again for the Suns. Steven. There's Yao Ming for the Rockets. And Joel Embiid for Philadelphia. And I gotta apologize, guys. Every single card is flipped differently, so I gotta keep flipping them all. There's a little Grady Dick for the Raptors, Jaden. Brandon Miller for the Hornets. Hey, there's a Steph Curry certified bucket for Golden State, Chris. Congratulations. So now Steph and Wemby making things interesting on the hit counter. There's a Reed Shepherd Z team. That's a sweet hit for the Rockets. Congratulations, Phil. Reed Shepherd on the Z team. That is going to make a two-way tie at 3. Let's see if anyone can break the tie. We are going to get for the Pelicans. Javon, we're going to get a Yves Misi. Purple or pink die cut to 49. Yves Misi to 49. Congratulations. Jamal Sheed for the Raptors rookie. And then, guys, we've got our redemption. And it is going to be... There we go. Russell Westbrook. Gold team signatures mirror blue. Westbrook's... Who's he even on right now? Who is Westbrook on right now?
He's still on Denver.
Is he on Denver? I think he's on Denver, right? So I believe, Jaden, this is going to you. I got to confirm that. I can't even remember right now which team Russell Westbrook is on. So we're going to confirm that in just a second. Guys, here's a whole bunch of our bucket inserts, mighty inserts. Yep, Denver. Thanks, James. We're going to get all these properly sleeved up and taken care of for you guys. Our redemption going to Denver for Jaden. And in just a moment here, I'm going to give you guys a recap of a huge stack of hits, numbered cards we just pulled in 2 great boxes. But let me do a quick check in, see who got. Hopefully you guys had either Luka and the Joker or Shepard and Castle. And hopefully some of you guys picked 8. Lou, you got one. Oh, you got it written down, Marty? I need.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. So bets. No one got the number right, though, except for Mike.
Yep.
All right, bets, congrats. You got one for Luka Joker. Taylor got one. Steve-O got one.
Screen, I have to watch what I write.
Did you write something you didn't want in there?
No, now I'm gonna have to make sure though.
Chris got one. James J got one. Steven got one. David R got a leprechaun. Lou got a leprechaun. And then Mike got 2 leprechauns for getting 8 right. Mike, congratulations. Congrats, guys. Lots of leprechauns getting us going. Love that. And here we go. So we got a redemption of a Russell the Muscle Westbrook. We got an Eve's Misi numbered die cut. Reed Shepard Z Team. Dr. J numbered. Wemby. Derek White numbered. Cade Cunningham patched to 10 for the Pistons for Bernardo. Kareem Gold numbered. Saloon low numbered patch for the Hornets. Rishaker Gold out of 10. DeRozan die cut. Jordan Poole numbered. The fabric of the game for Jaquez. Dalton Knecht rookie call. Low numbered out of 49, I think that was. Furphy numbered patch. Topic. DiVincenzo. Scotty Barnes numbered. Embiid numbered. Rishaker. Brunson blue numbered. Larry Bird die cuts. And the Luka numbered. Guys, great break overall. Thank you guys so much for participating in that one. For everyone that had a spot, I hope you guys had a good time. Hopefully we pulled some good hits for everybody there. I think we spread it out okay. Some folks did very well. Congrats on your hits. And again, thank you all so much. If you haven't done so yet and you'd like to do so for us, we sure would appreciate if you could hit that like and subscribe button while we're getting into the next break, which is going to be some Illusions NFL hobby boxes. If you can smash that like, subscribe button for us. Also, if you can make your way on over to cardlines.com. And if you haven't already done so, please sign up for our newsletter that goes out twice a week. The next, Bill, do you mean the next Totally Certified? We only have one Totally Certified break tonight. It was that one. Now we're moving on to some Football Illusions hobby. Then we're going to do 3 baseball breaks. And you guys can follow along. Steven, good night, man. You guys can follow along on the top right where we'll be at time-wise. So we're just about 2 minutes behind, close to being on schedule here after that great Totally Certified break. We're getting in now to NFL Panini Illusions. Again, this is phenomenal stuff that we're about to rip open. We should get lots of hits. We're going to get 3 autos and 2 mem cards per box. We're doing 2 boxes. So that is 10 hits. We got a 1-1 on Sunday out of this for the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to see if we can't do that again. As I get the boxes open, again, feel free to play along on the hit counter. Even if you're not in this break, hanging out, please feel free to hang out with us and play along. The hit counter is, so there's the inserts and a player. So it's the Shining Stars insert with Lamar Jackson. The next pairing is the Mystique insert with Patrick Mahomes. The third pairing is the Illusionist. There's an empty box. With Josh Allen from the Bills. And the fourth spot is going to be the major rookie quarterbacks. So, no offense to the New Orleans Saints but Spencer Rattler is not a top rookie quarterback. This is where we're talking about Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, and Michael Penix Jr. So tell us which of the 4 spots you think is going to get the most hits in this break, as well as what you think the total number of all 4 spots is going to be. Here's empty box number 2. And if you guys get them both right, you're going to win a couple leprechauns. And again, those leprechauns are going to race for you at the end of the evening. And we've got 7 packs that we're going to give away. It's Illusions is going to be full of numbered stuff, full of flipped all over the place stuff, lots of hits. It's going to be a great time. I want to welcome and say thank you and good luck for Chris on both the Falcons and Cardinals, Don on the Ravens, Zach on the Bills, Richard on the Panthers, Amy on the Bears, Davis on the Bengals, Tim C on the Browns, Nicholas on the Cowboys, Robert on the Broncos and the Lions, Davis on the Packers, Tim on the Texans, Chris on the Colts, Davis on the Jags, Amy on the Chiefs, Tony on the Raiders, Antonio on the Chargers, the Rams, Davis, Tim the Dolphins, Christopher the Vikings, Amy the Patriots, Kimberly the Saints, Teresa the Giants, Lou the Jets, Chris the Eagles, Robert H the Steelers, Chris the 49ers, Antonio the Seahawks, Alexander the Bucks, Michael the Titans, and Christopher S with the Commanders. Guys, as I have been opening these packs and setting them down, I am telling you, I am seeing names that are going to get you guys excited. We are about to pull some fire out of here, I think. I don't know that we're going to get another 101, but I have seen lots of names, and you guys are going to start to be filling that hit counter up very quick. So get aggressive with your predictions. At the halfway point, you'll get a chance to change it. But guys, I'm feeling big on this hit counter. Keep in mind, those are 3 inserts plus a player, right? And it's the top quarterback. So someone be bold enough and go 20, because we're going to hit 20. We are going to start off for the Falcons. How about a Marvin Harrison Illusions to 299? 116 out of 299. Look how pretty that is, Chris. Look how pretty that Marvin Harrison Jr. is for Chris. Out of 299, that is our first card, guys. A rookie to 299. That is an Illusionist. So again, guys, right there on the hit counter, we're already at 1. I'm thinking 20 might be light. How about a Jalen Hurts auto? How about a Jalen Hurts auto? Why not? 27 out of 99, Jalen Hurts autograph for the Philadelphia Eagles. Chris, fireworks. Jalen Hurts auto out of 99. Just a ho-hum second card here out of Illusions. If this is an indication of where we're going, this is going to be a fun break. Then we've got Zaire Franklin for the Colts. Terry Bradshaw for the Steelers. There's Spencer Rattler for the Saints. Kimberly, congrats.
Sorry, Spencer.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. Caleb Williams Mystique for the Chicago Bears. Amy, Caleb Williams on the Mystique. That is a base Caleb, but that is a sweet Caleb Williams for the Bears. Congrats, Amy. And that's going to put Mystique at 1 and the top quarterbacks at 1. We're at 3 already. Then, guys, we got a rookie Mystique auto, a red of Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers. Chris again. Chris to 25. 25 on the Ricky Pearsall auto. Holy cow, man. Go get a lottery ticket tonight, my friend. Ricky Pearsall on the Mystique to 25. I got to get some fireworks. I got to fist bump you on this one, my friend, out of 25. And Mystique goes up to 2 in the lead on the hit counter. We're at 4, and we're only like 7 cards in, guys. The hit counter is going crazy right now. A.J. Brown for the Eagles, Chris. You're staying hot. Barkley for the Eagles, Chris. Holy cow. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Lou, there you go. We got Najee Harris, excuse me, for the Steelers. And then we got James Conner for the Cardinals. Here's a fun one. Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry. We're going to get to randomize this one off at the end of the break, guys. Trophy hunters. So this one's going to be is between the Ravens, Don, and the Packers, Davis. At the end of the break, we are going to get you a bowl because you're eating. Heck yeah, man. We're going to randomize this off between the Ravens and Packers. We'll see who wins. How about a little Bijan Robinson? D-Mac, if you're still with us in the chat, man. Here's a little Honey Bijan for you. 10 out of 75. Chris is just slaying it right now, Chris. We need more than a bowl for you, man. We need a huge dish. We need a serving bowl. 10 out of 75. That's more fireworks. My bowl metaphor there was awful, by the way. Chris, Bijan out of 75. 10 out of 75. We got a kicker alert. An amazing Harrison Butker. And guys, look at that. Bo Nix on the Mystique. The Mystique are just serving up rookie hits for the Broncos. Robert. Bo Nix on the Mystique. Congratulations. That's going to put Mystique up to 3. And rookie quarterbacks up to 2. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 Mystiques, yes. And then we're going to get James Conner for Chris again. 99 out of 249. James Conner for Arizona on the blue parallel. Wow. 249 for Conner. I got to restock topplers already, guys. That's how we're doing right now. Panthers rookie Xavier Legette. Richard, congrats. Chiefs rookie in the convict section. Amy, it's Xavier Worthy. Baker Mayfield for Tampa Bay. Alexander. I got to check almost every one of these cards and make sure I'm not missing a numbered hit. How about Game Magicians George Kittle? That's a sweet looking card for the Niners. Chris again. Chris, this is a great break for you, man. Look at that. We got a little cracked ice for Seattle. Antonio. It's a Kenneth Walker to $3.99. Antonio, congratulations. That is 236 out of 399. Brock Bowers, rookie for the Raiders. Kyle Hamilton. And we got a Watt, bro. TJ Watt for the Steelers. Roberts. Adam Thielen. I thought that one's going to be numbered for the Panthers, but it is not. How about a big rookie, though? Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. Chris just steamrolling his way through box 1. Chris, phenomenal. 24 quarterbacks goes to 3. We're at 7 on the hit counter. Geno Smith. And then the Chargers, we're going to get a Quentin Johnson, number to 249. 241 out of 249 on the Quentin Johnson. Congrats, Antonio. There's a Mystique of Malachi Corley for the Jets. And that's going to be numbered to 399. 89 out of 399. Lou, congrats. Lou to 399. Congrats. And the Mystique goes to 4. The Shining Stars, we have not seen any out of, though. How about a blue Ray Davis rookie for the Bill spot? Zach, there you go. And that is out of 299. 54 out of 299. Man, I love illusions, guys. Just gotta get a couple. Ray Davis to 299 for Buffalo. We got a mem card for Washington, the Commanders, Chris. It is going to be Luke McCaffrey with the little wavy patch there. McCaffrey on the patch. Then we got Terry McLaurin for Washington. Danny Dimes. Cooper Kupp. And how about a Jaden Daniels Mystique for Washington? Jaden Daniels. Christopher, congratulations. We are knocking all the names out early, guys. So the Mystique gets to 5. And the quarterbacks get to 4. Oh, it's not going to do it. Much better. All right, next, so look at this Deja Vu patch. Chris, you're up again for the 49ers. We got Vernon Davis and George Kittle. It is not numbered, but that is a sweet Deja Vu patch. And I gotta find a top loader that'll fit it. There we go. Vernon Davis, George Kittle. The 49ers absolutely killing it. You think I've missed the Mystique? Let me check. 1 Mystique, 2 Mystique, 3 Mystique, 4 Mystique, 5 Mystique, 6 Mystique. You are correct, Steve-O. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the sanity check. Just for that, guys, we're going to hit another rookie quarterback. How about that? Christopher again. Knocking a rookie quarterback down. This time it's J.J. McCarthy for those Vikings. Wow, guys. I think 20 was being conservative at this point. Holy cow. There's Quentin Johnson and Brock Purdy for the 49ers, who are having a great break. Dallas Turner, that's the guy we got the 101 of on Sunday. Bucky Irvin for Tampa Bay, Alexander. And Russell Wilson for the Steelers. The Jaguars going to get in on the fun here with the $4.99 Brian Thomas Jr. So Davis, congrats. We're starting to spread the love out between y'all to $4.99. Hey, there's a Shining Stars. And there's another 24 rookie quarterback. For Chris and the Falcons, it is a Shining Stars Michael Penix Jr. Congrats, Chris. Phenomenal stuff. So Shining Stars gets 1. And the quarterbacks now get to 6. We had a 2-way tie at 6. Let's break that tie with a Patty Mahomes. Congrats, Amy, on the Chiefs spots. Mystique and Pat go to 7. We got Derek Carr for the Saints. Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals, Davis. And we're going to get Keon Coleman, guys, out of 50 on an autograph. Keon Coleman on the clutch acetate auto. This is awesome. Out of 50 for the Bills, Zach. There we go. Keon Coleman out of 50 on the auto. Zach, congratulations. 8 out of 50 on the clutch. And then how about one more rookie quarterback with the mystique? Drake, man, what a box. What an absolutely phenomenal box, guys. I hope you guys are having a good time. I'm having a blast with this box. So the quarterbacks go to 7. The mystique goes to 8. We're at 17 on the hit counter, guys. Many of you didn't even predict that much for 2 boxes. So, as I get box number 2 open at our halfway point, I think you guys all need to start making some updates to your hit counter. I would not go with Illusionists and Shining Stars, but Mystique and Pat Mahomes or the rookie quarterbacks, which one is going to stay hotter? Guys, we got 7 pulls of the top rookie quarterbacks. We got 7 mystiques where a lot of those rookie quarterbacks came from. We got some great autos, great patch. That was a truly phenomenal first break. If you guys, if you haven't done so yet, if you could find your way to that like button for us and hit that off of this first box, that would be appreciated. While you're at it, feel free to subscribe and hit the alert button so you know when we're going live on the YouTubes. We are, unfortunately, we're getting so hot here with these cards tonight, but we're unfortunately now off for the rest of the month as we're going to be enjoying some spring break with our families. So I hope you guys are able to enjoy some spring break, or next month with April, enjoy some time with your family for the Easter holidays. Get those prediction changes in. Guys, we got them coming in. Thank you, thank you. We'll give you about, I'm going to ask Marty to give you guys about 10 more seconds, and then we're going to close it down. Good luck. I hope you guys get plenty of leprechauns. The Patriots spot, after getting a Drake May at the end there, Amy, you're going to get Wes Welker, 305 to 399 on the clutch. Wes Welker on the clutch acetate to 399. I love it. We're changing the numbers in the high 20s. Let's get into the 30s. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Look at this rookie idol patch. Dwight Freeney and Latu for the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts hadn't got much love, but Chris has been getting tons of love. Chris, here's another one for you. Congratulations on the rookie idols. We got a little dual patch there for the Colts. And that doesn't say any specific game event. It is not numbered, but that is still a sweet dual patch for you, Chris. Now we're actually going to get some base cards, if you guys wouldn't believe it. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Austin Eckler for the Commanders. And Ricky Ladd, McConkey for the Chargers. Antonio, a couple hits there. Micah Parsons on the Abracadabra for the Cowboys. Nicholas, congrats. Oh, baby. Caleb Williams on a mem card for the Bears. Amy, there you go. There you are, my friend. Caleb Williams on the mem card. Illusions does not disappoint, guys. Congratulations, Amy. Caleb Williams, that's it's not numbered, but Caleb Williams mem card. We will take it. We will put the rookie quarterbacks up to 8. Amy, I'm gonna give you a little fist bump for that because you deserve it. We got Jared Goff for the Lions, Max Crosby for the Raiders, and then we started out with a Jalen Hurts auto. So Chris, here's a Jalen Hurts base for you, sandwiching with that audio. How about a little amazing with J-Jets for the Vikings? Congrats, Christopher S. Little Christian McCaffrey to 299 for Chris and the Niners spots. We got the Chris and Amy show going right now. 173 out of 299 on the CMC pink. The Bears, Amy, you're going to get another Mystique. This one's going to be Rome. Congrats on the Rome Adonis. On the Mystique acetate, Mystique takes that lead over again, going to 9. We got Kenneth Walker for Seattle and DJ Moore for the Bears on the base. How about a little Travis Kelce abracadabra for Amy? Travis Kelce on the abracadabra acetate. Bryce Young to 175 for the Panthers, Richard. Congratulations. That's a nice looking Bryce there. Some more Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie for Chris. And another Bryce Young for Richard. Chris, how about another 49ers, Joe Montana? And then we got another Jalen Hurts Game Magicians. This one might be numbered. It's got a red variation to it. It is to 99. 99. The Philadelphia Eagles. We had a Jalen Hurts for Chris to 99. And we get an autograph earlier. Chris, congratulations. Go buy a Powerball ticket, man. Depending on where you're at, do they have Powerball? I think that's like US wide at this point, right? Bright Lights rookie auto for the Panthers, Richard. Look at, I'll turn this sideways in a second. This is 211 to 299. It is a sticker auto, by the way. It doesn't look like it. There it is. You can see the sticker. To 299 Bright Lights. Look at the thickness of that auto. That is some serious stock going on there. Richard, congrats. The Panthers have absolutely woken up in this box. Jonathan Brooks, rookie auto for Richard. Neil Collins for Houston for Tim. Houston had been a little quiet. Glad to see a little Houston love in there. Chris Olave for the Saints. And there's Jamar Chase for the Bengals. The Packers spot. Davis going to get an abracadabra. Josh Jacobs. Any of you guys seen the movie Half Baked back from the 90s when the secret password is abracadabra? And he's trying to get the FBI to come save him. And he just keeps saying abracadabra. And they don't hear him. Yeah, if you've seen the movie, hopefully you laughed a little bit there. Spencer Rattler on the Bright Lights, rookie to 99 for the Saints. Kimberly, congratulations. Spencer Rattler on the auto. There we go, Chris. Yes, that is a great, great movie. I love it when he quits from the fast food place. That's one of my favorite scenes. Spencer Rattler, 74 to 99 for the Saints. Kimberly. Again, I did say that Spencer doesn't count on the rookie QBs, unfortunately. Tyler Lockett. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. And Luke Musgrave for the Green Bay Packers. The Lions going to get a Game Magicians of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Roberts. That's not numbered. Sweet card, though. And we got Adam Thielen to 99 for the Panthers. Richard. It has been a very Carolina box for Richard. 90 or 82 out of 99 for the Adam Thielen. We got Tua for the Dolphins. There's Lamar Jackson for Baltimore, Don. And there's Dak Prescott. It's a little quarterback run there, including a Lamar Jackson, putting these shining stars and Lamar up to 2. And we hit 20 on the hit counter. Then we're going to get another Mystique. It's going to be a red Johnny Wilson, Chris, for your Eagle spots. That's the $3.99. 128 out of 399. These Mystique parallels in these 2 boxes at least have been on fire. Johnny Wilson to $3.99, and Mystique hits double digits. How about Ramondre Stevenson to $2.99? Amy, for you for the Patriots. You just keep rolling on this to $2.99. If anyone is joining us right now looking for the MLB Prizm boxes, we are running a few minutes late because we're absolutely killing it right now in Illusion. So if you're joining us for Prizm, make yourself a drink, whatever suits your flavor, and have some fun with us and watch this absolutely phenomenal Illusions product, and we will get to Prizm in just a moment. But first, we got to get another Drake May rookie for Amy and the Patriots spots. Amy, congratulations. They keep coming, guys. They just keep coming. The stack of hits is incredible. I would break Illusions all day if they would let me. Josh Jacobs for the Packers, Davis. Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. Troy Franklin, rookie for Denver. Roberts. There's Ricky Pearsall again. We got an autograph of him earlier for Chris. And Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. A couple of those feel thicker than the other ones, but they're not numbered or anything. Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. Robert to $2.99. 237 out of 299 for the Broncos. The 49ers going to knock out a Deebo Samuel, Shining Stars for Chris. So these Shining Stars now starting to wake up a little bit with Lamar. Darius Slayton for the Giants. Cortland Sutton again for the Broncos. This is Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars for Davis. We got another sweet auto here. Superlatives, Zach. We got one more hit for you, my man. It's a Keon Colvin rookie to 99. And this is a chunky auto, Zach. This thing has some weight to it. Like, it feels like the metal bars from Impeccable. That's how heavy this one feels compared to the other stuff. But that one's not going to work. Let's see. This one should do it. There it is. Superlatives, Keon Coleman, 23 out of 99. Nice, Zach. Congrats. And we're going to finish off with a little abracadabra for Chris. Abracadabra. George Kittle for the 49ers. All right, guys. This is a small slice of some inserts that I didn't top load on camera, but we will get these properly taken care of for you guys. I'm going to just use a crane here to get our huge stack of hits. Look at that. I'm going to go through that in just a minute. But, Marty, did you get our hit counter or prediction counters? Yep. All right. Well, Marty gets me the prediction counters, guys. We've got to randomize off Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry. So if this is your first time with us, guys, here's your first glimpse at our leprechauns. They've been stretching in the stables all night, eating their Skittles and drinking their beer. They are ready to go after a fun weekend of St. Patrick's Day celebrations. We've got Green Bay and Baltimore. We're going to get 2 leprechauns on the screen. We're going to run them for 18 seconds. I'm going to shuffle it a couple times. And here we go. The winner is going to get the card. Good luck, guys. We got Baltimore jumps out to a little bit of a lead. Here comes the Packers chasing back.
Nobody had the number.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
Everybody, that's not crossed out.
Okay. Oh, because Mystique won.
Hey, 10, right? 10 lead?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Green Bay Packer spot, Leprechaun, takes the race. Get our list back up. All right, so the Green Bay spot is going to get this guy with Josh Jacobs. We go through. Unfortunately, nobody got 23 right, but a lot of you did get Mystique. So Chris got Mystique. Steve-O got Mystique. James J got Mystique. David Robinson got Mystique. Brandon got Mystique this time. Mike got Mystique. Pack Northwest joining in. Welcome, Pack. Got it. Chip got Mystique. And Lou got Mystique. So plenty of Leprechauns given away again. Again, guys, those guys are going to be stretching themselves out and getting ready to run for you all. And let's recap what was an absolutely just loaded 2 boxes. We had Coleman auto to 99, and that is thick, guys. We had Sutton to 299, a Drake May, Stevenson to 299, Johnny Wilson to 399, Adam Thielen to 99, Spencer Rattler auto to 99, Jonathan Brooks auto to 299, Jalen Hurts to 99, Bryce Young to 175, Christian McCaffrey to 299, a Caleb Williams mem card, a rookie idols Freeney and Latu for the Colts, Wes Welker clutch to 299, Drake May Mystique, Keon Coleman auto clutch to 50, Shining Stars Penix Jr., Thomas to 499, JJ McCarthy, George Kittle and Vernon Davis, Luke McCaffrey patch, a Jaden Daniels Mystique, Ray Davis to 299, Garrett Corley, to 399. I'm going too fast. I'm going 249 on the Quentin Johnson. Michael Penix, Kenneth Walker to 399. James Conner to 249. Bo Nix on the Mystique. Bijan Robinson to 75. Ricky Pearsall auto to 25. Caleb Mystique. Jalen Hurts auto to 99. And Marvin Harrison Jr. Illusionist to 299 is what we started out with. These were our first 2 cards, guys. And they only got more exciting from there. So, congratulations, everyone. That was awesome. I'm going to give you guys all a fist bump for your participation. And thank you guys for allowing us the privilege of ripping those 2 beautiful boxes with y'all. If you guys want to hit that like and subscribe button for us, we sure would appreciate it. But as we look to the schedule, we are now moving on to baseball. So for those of you that are joining us for the Prizm hobby, thank you for your patience. We're running a few minutes behind because we just killed it in basketball and football. But it is now time to do some Prizm hobby, some Series 1 hobby, and some Elite Extra Edition mixer as we get going. Prizm has been so great to us. Let's hope it's great to us again. In our first box, we'll get going. I'll leave the second box up there for space. Lou, good luck on the Diamondbacks. Timothy C, good luck on the Braves. Lou's got the Orioles and Red Sox. Sam on the Cubbies. Timothy on the White Sox. Lou on the Reds. James J on the Guardians. Tom on the Rockies. Jeremiah on the Tigers. Come on, box. There we go. Jeremiah on the Tigers. Timothy on the Astros. Justin on the Royals. Steve on the Angels. Jeremiah on the Dodgers. Tom on the Marlins. Timothy C on the Brewers. There's empty box number 1. Tom T on the Twins. Lou with the Subway Series, Mets and Yankees. Chris A's. Steve, the Phillies. Christopher, the Pirates. Dustin, the Padres. Jeremiah, the Giants. Dave S, the Mariners. Steve, the Cardinals. Lou, the Rays. Dustin, the Rangers. Michael, the Blue Jays. Christopher, the Nationals. And Chip, good luck on the other /point spots. Alright guys, once again, you can play along in the hit counter. I did not go with the coloreds tonight. I usually do red, blue, and green because I like to get Red Ralphie in there. My guy Ralphie Velasquez from the Guardians. But we've got the hype insert paired up with Paul Skeens as your first spot on the hit counter. We got fireworks insert with Dylan Cruz. We've got the prismatic inserts with Paul Skeens. And then our autos with Ralphie Velasquez. So we are supposed to get 3 autos per box. So you should at least have 6 on the hit counter. We'll give you a chance to update them as we go, but make your predictions for fun now. Again, if you are new with us, the hit counter is a way we do our givvies at the end of the night. We are going to be giving away 7 different packs of some really fun stuff. We've got 5 Series 1 baseball packs. I've got a Fleer football pack, a fat pack from the 90s, and we've got some Chronicles basketball to give away tonight. You guys can get those packs by playing in that hit counter. So let us know which spot's going to get the most cards and what the total number of hits is going to be. Good luck. Good luck. Here we go. Los Angeles, we're going to get Yendry Vargas for the Dodgers. Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. Willie Mays. Dalton Rushing. Bernie Williams for the Yankees. Bruce Bochy for Texas. Sorry, I'll get that a little closer there. First silver is going to be for the Red Sox, Lou. It's a Wade Boggs. And our first numbered card is going to be Rafael Palmeiro. And that's going to Dustin with Texas. 265 out of 499. 265 out of 499 on the Rafael Palmeiro. Here's our first hype. Justin Crawford for Philadelphia, Steve. Brando Maea, Colson Montgomery, and Willie McCovey, excuse me. So we put our first one up on the board on the hit counter is a hype. For the Anaheim Angels, Steve, it's Bartolo Colon. Torrey Hunter, Carson Whisenhunt, Ryan Zimmerman, Dustin Pedroia, Everson Pereira, rookie for the Yankees. For Tampa Bay, it's a silver of Braden Taylor for Lou. And for Cincinnati, Lou, you're going to get a Rhett Lauder. It should be numbered to 75. It is 62 out of, 62 out of 75 on the Rhett Lauder green for Cincinnati. Congrats, Lou. $62 out of 75. Here's a Jacob Wilson prismatic for Oakland. Chris, staying hot from the football break, gets a prismatic Jacob Wilson. And we're on the hit counter early again, guys. Yandere Morales, big unit Randy Johnson, Yu-Min Lin, Max Anderson, Don Sutton, and Big Cat, Andre Galarraga. We got Lou going with Ralphie. Good job, Lou. That's my guy. Plus, you got the autos in there. right, so that's an easy one to pick. Blake Walters, Robin Yount for the Brewers, Timothy, Keith Hernandez. There's a silver for the White Sox of Robin Ventura, Tim. And Willie McCovey on the red to 299, 286 out of 299 for the Giants spot. Jeremiah, congrats. So hope you guys are having a good Wednesday and looking forward to your weekend. Hope you guys are having some fun hanging out with us tonight. There's a Jace Young for Detroit with the fireworks. That's going to get fireworks and Dylan Cruz on the board. Oh, why did that one not go through? We didn't get an auto yet. There it is. Get him in the right spot there. Apologies for that. There's Celestine for Seattle. Kirby Puckett for the Twins. Jim Rice, Mike Piazza, Josh Knoth for the Brewers, and Ian Kinsler for Texas. For Cleveland, it's a Kyle Manzardo. And usually followed is Grady Sizemore. Sammy Stafura. For St. Louis, we got a silver of Yadi Molina. Congrats, Steve. And then Rhett Lauder again for Cincinnati to 299. 84 out of 299. So you got a Rhett to 75, Lou. And now you get a Rhett to 299. Yep, Chip, thanks. Got it fixed, my man. Rhett Lauder at 299. Prismatic Nick Lofton for Kansas City. Justin, congrats. Nolan Shanwell, shout out to Solaro Sunglasses. Bob Feller with a big old leg kick for Cleveland. Jonah Tong, King Felix for the Mariners. Scott Rowland and Tink Hentz. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. There's the other spot, Chip. It's an Olivia Picardo. Our girl Olivia. Justin Crawford. San Diego is going to get a silver Ethan Salas, Dustin. And Tampa Bay is going to get a Trey Morgan to 499. Lou, congrats. That is 283 out of 499. 283 out of 499. Working the rainbow, Lou. You got it. Dylan Cruz, fireworks for Christopher. Dylan Cruz on the fireworks. That is going to double it up because it is, first of all, the fireworks, and then it's Dylan Cruz. And just like that, the fireworks and Cruz take the lead, and we're up to 6. Xavier Isaac, Kemp Alderman, Albert Pujols, Johnny Damon, Ty Madden, Alex Clemmy. Donnie Baseball for the Yankees, Ryan Clifford, Luis Baez, a silver Elijah Green for Washington. Boston, Lou, you're going to get a Nazan Zenatello to 499. 278 out of 499. And don't forget, guys, with those play-in games tonight, we do have, I think Marty put it in the chat earlier, and we'll ask him to pop it in one more time if he would be so kind. We are running a free bracket challenge for the NCAA tournament. There's Owen Cassie, Adel Amador for the Rockies, Soderstrom, and Mike Lowell. And it doesn't cost anything to play, but if you guys win, this is what we're going to ship to the winner. Panini Prizm Draft Picks Mega Box.
Should be pinned up top.
So it should be pinned up top, Marty says. Go check out in the chat. We've got a link where you can go sign up for the Card Lines tournament brackets. You can place a bracket in there for free. If your bracket wins it all, we're sending you that Prizm Mega Box. So guys, get in on that action. We'll have some fun with that. Once we get back from spring break in April, we'll update on where we're at on the tournament and what the standings look like and see who's got a shot at winning that. Now, so far in box 1, we have not gotten any of our autos, which means they're all in this second stack. So, guys, we're about to hit 3 autographs here. Let's see what we can do with them. Vizquel for Seattle. Rivera. Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers. Greg Maddux. Chucky Knobloch. There's an Ellie De La Cruz for Lou. And so I had Prismatic and Ellie in there. So Ellie goes to 3. And our first autograph, Hall Heroes Silver, Dennis Eckersley. Chris. It is Chris's night tonight. Chris Dennis Eckersley auto. I do not believe this is numbered, but that is an awesome auto. Dennis Eckersley auto, and we're on the board now for autos, guys. The Brewers are going to get a red wave of Mike Bovey. Timothy, congrats. And then Oakland's going to get a Max Muncy orange. This should be numbered to 49. 4 out of 49. The Oakland spot in this second half of the box. Chris is absolutely lighting it up for you. Chris is having a night. Yeah, that Eckersley auto is awesome. Brady House fireworks for Washington. Christopher. That's going to get fireworks up to 4. We got Tommy Lasorda, Grant Taylor, Montez, Colt Keith rookie for Detroit, Owen Casse, Bill Matlock, Jose Perdomo, Andrew Walters for Cleveland. And that's going to give our next auto is going to be for Seattle, Emerson Hancock. That is going to be a numbered auto as it's red. So congrats, Dave S. That is going to be out of 99. 78 out of 99. That's more fireworks, my friends. 78 out of 99 on the Emerson Hancock. Congrats, Dave. So that means auto number 2 is on the board. There's a red wave Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. Jackson Jobe for Detroit, top tier. Mason Wynn, rookie. Brooks Robinson. Evan Carter, rookie for Texas. Tony Oliva for Minnesota. And Cepeda for San Fran. Giovanni Rodriguez, Colton Ledbetter, Aiden Miller. Marcelo Meyer for Boston is going to give away to an auto for Chicago Cubs, Christian Hernandez. Sam, congratulations. Christian Hernandez auto. There we go. So Marty, we got Mike Thompson is in the chat too with a prediction.
Okay.
So there's Mike T and Mike Thompson. Michael T. New York, Lou Gehrig to 299. Congrats, Lou, on your Lou. How about that? Lou gets a Lou. JJ got a JJ earlier. Lou gets a Lou. Here's a hype Bryce Matthews for Houston and Joe Girardi. So the hype and Skeen spot gets 2. We got Bobby Richardson for New York, Caden Grice, Tom Glavine, Frankie Alvarez, Jake Galoff, Ozzie Smith, the Wizard. There's Raleigh Fingers for Oakland, Mike Bovey for Milwaukee. Lou for Boston, you're going to get Pedro Red Wave. And New York, Ben Rice. Lou to 499. It is 15 out of 499. $15 out of $4.99. St. Louis, Tink Hentz. Jackson Jobe. Noah Schultz. Pete Rose. Pedro Martinez. Ichiro for Seattle, Dave. Chase Petty. Chase Davis. And Ryan Howard for Philadelphia. Gabe Gonzalez for Minnesota. A red wave for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller. Congrats, Steve. And the Reds, Lou, you're going to get an Eric Davis to $4.99. So, Lou, your spot's paying off. 232 out of 4.99 on the Eric Davis. Hype, Yandre Morales for Washington. So, the Hype and Skeens now goes to 3. Jake Bloss for Houston, Alonzo Treadwell, Ty Pete, Chipper Jones, Luke Little for the Cubs, and Aaron Judge for the Yankees for Lou. Cole Carrick, Kobe Mayo for Baltimore, Doc Gooden for the Mets, Brando Maea on the red wave for the Yankees for Lou, and Seattle is going to get to $4.99. Lazaro Montes, 426 out of 499. 426 out of 499. Make a little adjustment there. Prismatic rookie Mason Wynn for St. Louis. Congrats, Steve. And we got Mick Abel, Ronnie Mauricio rookie, and Nick Lofton. And that, guys, was one box. One box got us 14 on the hit counter. So it is now time to start thinking about any changes you want to make. So most of you were at like 15, 16, 17. I think you guys want to make some changes to that. I think you might want to go a little higher. What is very interesting, though, is that all the spots are very close. And we should have at least 3 autos, right? So that's going to make that 6. We should get some more of those inserts. So I would think, guys, we should be able to double this up, if not get into 30. Here's our empty box number 2. So start making your prediction changes now. Again, if you're wondering what the heck that means there's still time to get in our giveaway. And how you guys get in the giveaway is to play the hit counter game and earn yourself some leprechauns. So you're guessing which of those 4 spots up there is going to end up getting the most cards in the hit counter and what our total count is going to be. If you get one or both of them right, you get 1 or 2 leprechauns. At the end of the night, your leprechauns are going to race on your behalf. And if your leprechauns win some races, they're going to win you some packs of cards. It's as easy as that. So get those prediction changes in, and we always ask them for fun at the start of the break. And then we always welcome you to change them about halfway through, just because we like to give leprechauns away and make the races fun. First stack, guys, in box number 2. In a second, we will be closing the hit prediction counter. So get them in, get them in. Luke Little for the Cubs. Aaron Judge. Pedro Pereira. Eric Davis. Kyle Teal. A silver of the Big Cat for Colorado. Galarraga. Tom T. And a green Willie Mays. That's going to the Giants, the New York Giants. 57 out of 75 for Willie Mays. Under 100 gets us fireworks. Congrats, Jeremiah. Willie Mays out of 75. There's a hype Dylan Cruz. For the Washington spot, Christopher S. Dylan Cruz on the hype. And that does get the hype spot, gets up to 4. And the fireworks and cruise spot gets up to 5. And we're at 16 already. And Marty, if you can close the predictions. James got one in there at the end. James, good luck. Starlin Caba, Bryce Eldridge. It's Junior Caminero for Tampa Bay. Lou, congrats. Big Hurt for the White Sox. Eddie Matthews for the Milwaukee Braves. Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves. Keith Hernandez. Ryan Zimmerman. Dustin Pedroia. There's a silver for the Mets of David Wright. And a purple for Miami, Thomas White. So congrats, Tom T. That is 19 out of 99 for Miami. It's going to get you a little fireworks as I load them up. 19 out of 99 on the Thomas White. Purple. There's prismatic rookie Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets for Lou. And so prismatic gets to 5, and the hit counter is just still tight. Cam Collier, Brock Porter, Chase Dollander, Luis Matos, Yuri Perez, Max Muncy, Mike Bovey, Blake Walters, Robin Yount. Colorado's going to get a silver of Sean Sullivan for Tom. And Baltimore is going to get a purple Cal Ripken Jr. to 99. Lou, congratulations on a Cal Ripken Jr. to 99. Marty, thank you. 80 of 99. Lou, congrats. Love Cal Ripken Jr. to 99. There's a fireworks of Luke Keyshaw for Minnesota. And that is going to put Fireworks Spot now in the lead at 6. We got Grant Taylor for Chicago, Harry Ford, Roderick Arias, Jimmy Rollins, Walker Martin, Kyle Harrison rookie, Gab Gonzalez, Ozzie Smith again, and Raleigh Fingers again for Oakland. Chicago is going to get a red wave of Owen Cassie for the Cubs, Sam. And Texas going to get Brock Porter to 499. So Dustin, Brock Porter is 15 out of 499. Mick Abel on the top tier. Brooks Robinson, Evan Carter rookie again for Texas. There's Tommy Lasorda for the Dodgers. Carlos Beltran, Mike Schmidt. Chase DeLauder for Cleveland. And Doc Gooden again for the Mets. Chase Davis for St. Louis. Ryan Howard for Philly. Washington's going to get a red wave of Elian Soto Christopher. And then Texas is going to get Ruben Sierra to 499. So Dustin back-to-back 499s. This one's 397 to 499. A hype Texas staying strong with Seabass. Sebastian Walcott. Dustin, congratulations. So the hype now goes to 5. It is really anyone's game on the hit counter because we still got 3 autos coming out of this box. Bobby Richardson, Caden Grice, Mason Wynn, Carson Williams, Colton Cowser rookie for Lou. That's a great one. And Rod Carew. Brock Wilson for the Brewers, Cole Carrig, Kobe Mayo. For the White Sox, we got a red wave of Noah Schultz. And for the White Sox to 499, Mark Burley. So Timothy C. back-to-back, a red wave and a 499 of Mark Burley. That is 386 out of 499. Fireworks refractor for the Guardians of Chase DeLauter for James J. So Fireworks reestablishes the lead up at 7 now with Dylan Cruz. There's Bob Feller, Jonah Tong, and Joe Girardi. So once again, all of the autos stuck in one side of the box. Guys, if you guys are still buying any of these Prizm boxes, my recommendations are go buy half a box and just take the front stack of cards because the autos tend to be bunched together in these boxes. But we're going to get 3 more autos, so unless a Ralphie Velasquez or a bonus auto comes in, the autos in Ralphie spot likely can't win since Fireworks and Cruz are at 7. But hey, we could get hot with some Ralphie, or we could get a bonus auto, and they could still tie it up. All it would take is the Prismatic and Ellie spot. Only need a couple for them to take the lead. And same thing with Hypes and Schemes. Sky Rowland for St. Louis. Tink Hentz. Kobe Mayo. Doc Gooden. Chase Davis. There's an auto for Boston. It's a Masataka Yoshida. For the Red Sox, Lou. Congrats on the auto, Lou. We got Xavier trying to make it a game. Texas went up 10. Thanks for the update, James. Oh, Bats, you're making it hard on us, man. We're gonna count that, Bats. Marty, we got Bats made a change to 29, but that was real late, buddy. We'll count it though. Yeah, you're a vet, man. Seattle Vizquel of the Red Wave. We got a mojo of Roberto Clemente. Where's Pudgy? That's all right, Bats. It's all good, man. Appreciate you. 1 out of 25 for the Pirate spot, Christopher S. And where's Pudgy to see this one? He would love that card. Christopher, congratulations. Yeah, all good, Bats. All goods, man. Chase DeLauder again on the Fireworks. So that's going to put Fireworks to 8. Jeff Bagwell, Lou Brock, Jose Reyes, Johnny Damon, Ty Madden, and King Felix. Boston, we got Zanatello. Brock Wilkin for the Brewers again. Cole Carrig. And an autograph for Kansas City. It is Nick Lofton. Justin. That is not a numbered auto. Nick Lofton. Do we get our first? Yep, I got to add the Yoshida auto on there. So up to 5 now on that. We're up to 23. Sorry, I missed that auto earlier. Baltimore, what's a Prizm break without an Eddie Murray numbered card, right? 105 to 299 on the Eddie Murray. Lou grabbed the Baltimore spot, so Lou, congratulations. 299. Jordan Lawler for Arizona, Lou on the top tier. Fergie Jenkins, Vladdy Sr., Mitch Jeb for Pittsburgh, and Torrey Hunter. Boy, I sure would like to see for that Pittsburgh spot, Christopher. I'd love to see a Paul Skeens come out of here. We haven't seen a Skeens yet. Wisenhunt, Vargas, Cade Killer. What was my... I didn't do a crazy prediction on this one. I thought we'd get in the 20s for sure, but I didn't make a crazy prediction, strangely enough. Farmello, Buster Posey. Hey, our auto for St. Louis. It's going to be Blue Gordon Graceffo. Congrats, Steve B. That is numbered to 49. 36 out of 49. The hits keep flying tonight, my friends. Steve, congratulations. Graceffo out of 49. The auto gets to that 6. You would have gone with it? We'll make a bet. Stay with us for Series 1. We'll make a crazy prediction for that one. How about that? Nick Lofton to 499. 327 for the Royals. Justin, you got a Lofton auto and 2 numbered Lofton cards. Congrats. There's a hype Chase Dollander for Colorado. Tom. God, I think we're going to end up in the 30s on this hit counter right now. Miles Naylor. There's Shim for Pittsburgh. That's the wrong pitcher. But we'll take it. Ben Rice for New York. Don Sutton. Andres Galarraga. And Big Sexy Bartolo Colon. Noble Meyer for Miami. There's Clemente again for Pittsburgh. Cool Papa Bell for Chip in the other spot. Chip, let's see if we get you some points. That would be awesome. Big Sexy Bartolo Colon on the silver for the Angels, Steve. And David Wright, Lou, that's to 499, 97 out of 499 on the David Wright. So, Lou, you picked wisely in your spots for this one. Prismatic Leo DeVry for San Diego, Dustin. Prismatic gets to 6. Can anyone catch fireworks and cruise? We will see. Andrew Jones, Drew Hackenberg, Jonathan Papelbon, Frankie Alvarez, Jake Galoff, Max Anderson, Tamar Johnson, Pittsburgh. And there's a Dylan Cruz for Washington, Christopher S. That does put Prismatic and Cruz in a hefty lead at 9 with not a lot of cards left at this point, guys. Alliance Soto, Washington. The Dodgers with a silver of Eric Gagne. Jeremiah, there you go. The Mets going to get Gary Carter to 499. 194 to 499. Lou, you've gotten a good share of these nice sparkles to 499. They are sweet-looking cards. Congrats. Fireworks, Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets for Lou. And Fireworks and Cruz now goes to 10. We're at 28. Drew Gilbert, Jace Young, Brennan Sproat, Ichiro, Chase Petty, and Tom Glavine for the Braves. One more little stack to go. I put the... no, I put that in... I'll go back 2 and see what I did. 9. Nope, I put them in the right spot. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me on that. I think we got it all right. Thanks, though. Lou Gehrig, Juan Ben Chu, Craig Biggio. Kansas City is going to get another silver Carson Roccaforte. And Washington is going to get a Lion Soto to 75. Sorry, Charlie Murphy. It was an accident. 7 out of 75. What did the 5 fingers say to the face, James? Christopher, congrats to 75. Uh-oh, guys. I almost did it under 100 without fireworks. I gotta slow down. I've got to slow down. I was dogging James there, and I forgot to do my job. Congrats, Christopher. There's a Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. Sam. Tom Seaver, Andre Dawson, and Gary Sheffield for the Yankees. Finishes us off. 2 great Prizm boxes. Guys, we got a whole bunch of red waves and silvers and rookies. We're going to get fireworks. We're going to get all these guys properly sleeved up and taken care of. I got a whole host of hits we'll recap through. And I got to check and see who all won some leprechauns. See if anyone got 28 and who had fireworks and cruise. Do you have your sheet? While Marty gets me the sheet, I'm going to go through the recap. We had Soto to 75, Carter to 499, Wright to 499, Lofton to 499, Graceffo low-numbered auto, Eddie Murray to 199, Lofton auto, Clemente to 25, Yoshida auto, Burley to 499, Sierra to 499, Porter to 499, Ripken to 99. Thomas White to 99. Dylan Cruz. Willie Mays. Pat's got nothing, huh? Montez to 499. Davis 499. Rice to 499. Gehrig to 199. Hernandez rookie auto. Hancock rookie auto. Muncy to 49. The Dennis Eckersley auto. That was awesome. Zanatello, $4.99. Dylan Cruz, Fireworks. Trey Morgan, $4.99. Rhett Lauder, $1.99. McCovey, $1.99. Rhett Lauder, $75. And Palmero to $4.99. And thank you, sir. So it looks like Steve-O got the Fireworks spot correct. Looks like Lou got the Fireworks spot correct. And the number. Lou, nice work. David got fireworks and number correctly. David, good work. Mike Thompson, Mike T. Got both right. Mike, congrats. Brandon got both right. And then Mike got fireworks correct. All right. Did you get James one in there, Marty? James, what did you predict? James had Ralphie. Oh. James, you went with my guy Ralphie and he let us down. Too bad. All right. All you needed is one beefed up leprechaun. They are ready to go, guys. All right, so that, again, a great Prizm break as always. Tons of numbered cards. Hope you guys had a good time with that. Sure do appreciate you. As we go to our schedule, we are moving on to two Series 1 hobby boxes and then our Elite Extra Edition mixer. Do a little pause for station identification. Once again, if this is your first time with us, thank you guys and welcome to the Card Lines family. It is sure great to have you. It is always a pleasure to rip cardboard gold with y'all as we get into Series 1 here. We'll remind you guys of our freebie stuff. Here's what we're giving away tonight, what you guys are getting those leprechauns for. We got a bunch of Series 1 packs. I got a Fleer football pack, and I got a Chronicles basketball pack. Also, earlier in the chat, we did mention we are doing a NCAA bracket challenge. It's free, and if you were to win, you're going to get this Prizm Mega Box from Prizm Draft Picks sent to you. Here's our two hobby boxes for Series 1. And as we get into that break, I got to get our right list up. There we go. You guys can play along on the hit counter once again and let us know who's going to get the most hits as well as what the total number is going to be. Guys, we're rolling again to see what guys with the team inserts and league leaders are going to do it. So Otani's got Dodgers team card. I'm actually going to put this box up here for a second. Otani's got the Dodgers team card, two league leader cards. There we go. The base card and other variations. Judge has two Yankees team cards, two league leader cards, his base and base variations and autos and all those sorts of things. There we go. I put Ellie and Skeens together to even them out because Ellie has a couple of team cards with the Reds plus his variations. And then Paul Skeens really just has the Gold Cup plus insert variations. And then the other one, just for fun, because I wanted to try something different, we're going to put if we got a young bro. So Jace and Josh Young. Jace being from Texas, rookie. And Josh being second year with a Gold Cup card from Texas. We're going to see how many of the young bros we get. So you guys are predicting which of those four spots is going to get the most hits. It has traditionally been a battle between Otani and Judge, but there is a lot of Reds team cards to be had. So don't sleep on Ellie. And, you know, I've never really fully counted how many of the young bros we get. So I don't know. Don't sleep on that either, guys, because that's two players that we get a lot of their base cards. We don't get as many of the Otani and Judge base cards. So you never know there. So pick which one of the four you think is going to get the most. And then also what you think the total number of hits are going to be. So you would say Judge and 22. And if you get Judge right, you're going to get a leprechaun. If you get 22 right, you're going to get a leprechaun. Those leprechauns are currently in our stable, and we take good care of our leprechauns. We are the finest physicians money can buy for our leprechauns. They live on a healthy diet of Skittles and beer. Every once in a while, we get them the tropical Skittles or the sour Skittles just to keep them fresh. But they live off plenty of Skittles and beer, and they're taken care of. So they're going to run on your behalf to see if they can win you some packs. All right, guys. Let me get set up here. And did I hear go with judging 22? Yeah, well, that was what I was using as an example. But David, let's see if it happens. And Bets, you wanted me to do something bold. Guys, 50. We're going to get 50 on the hit counter. So you guys going 7, 19 even? Not going to cut it. 11, Steve-O? Not going to cut it. We're doing 50 because we're going to slam out these inserts. So Bets, roll with me on 50. If we get 50 and you roll with me, you get 4 leprechauns for it. Anyone else is welcome to do that as well. It is terrible advice. It's terrible advice. As James has been known to call me, I like to give foos gold. But if you go with me and we do get 50, you're going to get 4 leprechauns. And let me go through. Lou's going to 47. Can't go to 50, huh, Lou? Javon, good luck on the Diamondbacks and Braves. Robert on the Orioles. Javon, Red Sox. Don, Cubbies. Steve, White Sox and Reds. Robert, Guardians. James J, Rockies. James, you're getting the first card, by the way. Brenton Doyle. Steve, Tigers and Astros. Cap with the Royals. James D with the Angels. Raul with the Dodgers. Steve, Marlins. Jeff F, Brewers. James D with the Twins and Mets. Jeff F with the Yankees. Robert A's. Tim, Phillies. Steve, Pirates. Robert, Padres. Steve, Giants. Javon, Mariners. Robert, Cardinals. Mike, Rays. Javon, Rangers. RPM, the Blue Jays. And Eric with the Nationals. Guys, good luck on those. We're a few minutes behind here because our first 3 breaks were so hot. So we appreciate your guys' patience. Let's have a little fun with Series 1. James, you're going to start us out with Brenton Doyle. Frankie Lindor, DJ Hers, Isaac Paredes, Connor Norby, Encarnacion Strand, Kyle Schwarber, Blake Dunn, rookie, Toglia for the Rockies, Xander Bogaerts, greatest hits for the Diamondbacks for Javon of Corbin Carroll, Mitch Haniger, Bradley Blaylock, Charlie Blackmon again, Jake Cronenworth, Brooks Baldwin, Machado, Papa Noel, Jensky Noel, Andrew Abbott. Hey, there's Paul Skeens. Look at that. I said, oh, we don't get as many Paul Skeens, and he's the first one we get on the hit counter. Steve, it's a Paul Skeens Gold Cup. We will take that to start out our hit counter. So Ellie and Skeens jump in the lead, guys, and we are off. We're 49 away, Bets. 49 away. Lane Thomas for the Guardians. Connor Joe. We got a card turned around. Jeff McNeil for the Mets on a foil. Congrats, James D. Riley Green for the Tigers. Ben Rice for the Yankees. Jimenez. Hassan Kim, Reese Olson, Logan Webb, Sean Reynolds, Cal Contrell, Andrew Vaughn. There's Aaron Judge for the Yanks, and Maganacho for the Braves. So Aaron Judge on the board with a base card. Hey, here's a 1990 insert, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Atlanta Braves spot, Javon. And the Braves sticking with a Schwellenbach rookie. Taj Bradley. There's our first Reds team card with Ellie De La Cruz on it. So congrats to the Reds spot, Steve. And Ellie and Skeens are going to give these guys a run, I'm telling you. Ladolo, Stott, Ian Happ, Brandon Nimmo, Shout out to Solero Sunglasses, Nolan Shanuel. Reds team card with an Ellie De La Cruz on it. Watch out, Red spot. Watch out, Skeens and Ellie spots. Starling Marte. There's an Ellie Future Stars for the Reds for Steve. Look at that, guys. Ellie and Skeens just walking away right now. Cleveland incoming. Brent Rooker, Sonny Gray, Zach DeCenzo, Seth Brown, Nick Gordon. There's Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Cap. Alec Burleson. We got a Young, bro. Jace Young, Detroit rookie. Congrats to the Detroit spot, Steve. And the Young bro is on there. Oh, spring break. No, spring day is not in my plans. I'm heading to Florida, David, to get out of Wisconsin for a little while. Ernie Clement. I don't know if that question was for me, but I answered it. Otani, Adames, Machado. Guys, those league leaders, I don't think we had any yet. The league leaders, there's 3 players on there. So we will be randomizing those out at the end of the break. But that one had no Otani on there. David Hamilton. Call of the Hall, George Brad for Kansas City. I like it. Class A, Nick Gordon. Taj Bradley. There's another Reds team card leaders with Ellie De La Cruz. And it is just a landslide right now. We'll see if the other spots catch up. We're only 42 away, bets. Craig Jones. Jordan Beck for the Rockies. There's a gold cup of Jackson Merrill for San Diego. Robert, congrats. Anthony Rendon. Logan O'Hoppe. Freddie Furman. A turned around card for the Orioles. Robert. It's going to be green Zach Eflin. So that should be numbered to 99 if I flip it back over. It is 75 out of 99. That gets us some fireworks. Excuse me. Fireworks for Robert on the Zach Eflin. 75 out of 99. Congrats on the Orioles. Got the hiccups. The Reds are going to get a rookie Rhys Hines on the 1990 Topps insert. I really like the 1990 Topps inserts in the set. Especially the Mojos, and we'll get to those in a minute. There's a Rhys Hines, and how about a Rhys Hopkins for the Brewers? Clayton Kershaw, Sonny Gray, Zach DeCenzo, Seth, Alec Boehm, Drew Thorpe, Ty France, Marco Gonzalez, Jose Caballero saluting, Nico Cavadas. The Red Sox going to have a Tanner Houck foil. Congrats, Javon. Ronald Acuna for the Braves. Paul Blackburn. Tyro Estrada. Tyler Phillips. Brennan Fott. Kyle Finnegan. There's a Bronx Bombers. You see a Judge in there. I see a Judge in there. Our hit counter sees a Judge in there. Also, shout out to Marty's guy, Juan Soto's in that card. We got Miguel Vargas for the White Sox. Dodgers team card with an Otani in there. Otani goes to 2. We're at 10. We're at 20% of the way to that 50 mark. McCarthy, Will Smith. Hey, Wrigley Field for the Cubs. We got a Lauren Elena first pitch. So congrats, Don E. on the Lauren Elena first pitch. These aren't like super, super rare, but they're also not necessarily an easy pull. They don't come 1 per box or anything, so congrats, Don, on that one. We got a league leaders with Sale Wheeler and Imanaga. Christian Mena, Will Brennan. Dylan Cease, Michael McGreevy, Jose Barrios. Seattle team card, Tanner Houck, Jeff McNeil. The Butler did it. Jesus Sanchez, Fairbanks, Luis Garcia, Judge Ramirez, and Rooker on the league leaders. It's going to put Judge at 3. Stevenson, Wheeler, Brandon Lau. Rhett Lauder, rookie for Cincinnati, is a good one. Jared Kelnick. Joey Ortiz, I think, is going to be the Brewers' starting shortstop this year. Joe Ryan replacing Willie Adames. Dalton Varsho. There's another league leaders insert with Aaron Judge, Soto, and Santander. So right now, Aaron Judge is battling back. Rookie for the Braves, Hurston Waldrop on the 1990s top. Javon, congrats. Jose Miranda for the Twins. All right, guys. So, hey, that was 25% of the break. First of all, I'm going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. Second of all, 25% of the way through, and we got to about 22% of that 50 goal. We got 12 on hit counter already. We did get a Paul Skeens, but then we got 4 cards with Ellie De La Cruz on them. Judge, we got 4 Aaron Judge cards, 2 Shohei's, and we did get just 1 Young Bro. So we'll expect that one to pick up as well. We'll get into the second half. I'm going to save the Mojo packs, guys. We'll do both Mojo packs at the end. Once we finish this box, you guys will have a chance to update the hit counter predictions. I would still think 23-25 is super low, guys. Keep in mind, I'm counting the Dodgers team cards where Ohtani's celebrating. I'm counting 2 Yankees team cards with Judge on there. I'm counting 2 Reds team cards with Ellie on there. So I think, guys, if you're not at least in the 25 to 30 range, I think you got to reconsider your hit counter. But you got time to do it because we're still in the first box. Here we go. Second half of box number 1. Let's get into it. Shea Whitcomb, Eloy, Willie Castro, Chris Bassett, Ryan Helsley, Pedro Leon, Ryan Thompson, Tommy Edman, Sedena Rafaela, Future Stars for Boston. Braves, Let's Dance. There's Gunnar Henderson, Zach Eflin, Boston team card, Zach Neto, Seth Lugo, Lars Nootbaar, Hunter Fiducia, Jock Peterson, Vinny Pasquantino. There's a Jackson Holiday Future Stars for the Orioles, Roberts. Nico Horner, Edwin Diaz. Hey, for the Brewers, it's an all-tops team, William Contreras. I love this card. Jeff F., congratulations. Oh, Pac Northwest is feeling real good with me, going 51. Do it, man. But we haven't got anything on the hit counter since the start of the second half yet here. Kobe Mayo for Baltimore is a good one, Robert. Baltimore team cards, Suarez. There's Freddie Freeman. Ryan Pepio. Yu Darvish. Dylan Dingler. Jose Altuve. Randy Rosarina. Will Warren. Mike Tauchman. Jazz Chisholm Jr. J.P. Crawford. Brandon Marsh. Angel Martinez. John Gray. Dansby Swanson. Giancarlo for the Yanks. Future stars, Kyle Harrison. Ezekiel Tovar. Chase McDermott. Yordan Alvarez. Dylan Moore. Rookie 1990 tops for the Cardinals, Gordon Graceffo. We got an autograph for him in Prizm last break. Yanner Diaz, Anthony Volpe, Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. Don. Guys, we are very soon about to hit a sweet, sweet hit for a mem card. Boston, Spencer Steer. There's Maury's nephew, Cade. Aaron Shunk, Kenta Maeda, Mike Yastrzemski. And look at that, guys. Major League material, Jackson Holiday. How about that for the Orioles spot? Jackson Holiday, Robert. That's why you grabbed the Orioles right there. Is Major League material. Not numbered, but that is a sweet orange patch. Robert, congratulations. That is awesome. Wilber Diaz, Boston team card. Spencer Steer, Brandon Marsh, Angel Martinez, Belly Bombs, Marcus Stroman. Jacob Wilson's a great one for Oakland, Robert. Jose Ramirez, Tanner Bibby, O'Neal Cruz, Hurston Waldrop, David Festa, Isaac Paredes. Come on, hit counter. Anthony Volpe. Pete Crow again for the Cubbies. Ref Snyder, Frankie Alvarez, Mackenzie Gore, Diamondbacks, Jonathan India, McCutcheon, and Henry Malloy. We got a 1990 Topps insert for the Angels, James D. of our guy Mike Trout. So let's hope he has a nice healthy year this year. Jake Berger, Brooks Baldwin, Brenton Doyle, Frankie Lindor, DJ Hers, Chris Sale, Cy Young. Colin Ray could win the Cy Young. Probably not, but Kevin Gausman. Whit, Guerrero, and Judge on the league leaders. And it's been a while, but we get to add the hit counter. And we're back. Oops. Didn't want to do that. We are back to a... Judge was 4 before. A tie. 5. Back to a tie on the hit counter, guys. Gavin Sheets, Clay Holmes, James Wood for Washington. Eric, there you go. James Wood for the Nationals. He's going to be great this year, I think. Max Schumann, Hassan Kim, Blaylock for the Rockies, Blackman, Cronenworth, Otto Lopez, Leody Taveras, Houston, David Peterson, Keibert Ruiz, Dodgers, Swagger. That does not include Ohtani. Here's a James Wood Grapefruit League insert. Rookie for the Nationals, Eric. Starting to heat up with some James Wood for you. Padres team card. Got a little Jackson Merrill in there somewhere. Nick Lodolo, Bryson Stott, Ben Rice, Jimenez, Blanco, Garver, Cameron Meisner, J.J. Bleday, Fetty, Zebby Matthews, Tristan Casas, and Corey Seager. And that does finish out our first box. So guys, start thinking about your hit counter predictions. Bets, we fell way off 50, my friend. We fell way off the pace in that second half. But do not despair, guys, because we have a whole nother box to get into some trouble and get into some of those inserts. We were so close. We got a whole nother box here. We're going to get 2 Mojo packs. We might be able to light it up in the Mojo packs. Our hit for box number 1 was a Jackson Holiday mem card. That was pretty awesome. Empty box number 2, my friends. I've got our league leaders here, just so you guys can see. I'm putting them right to the side. We'll randomize those off in just a few moments. Start thinking about your hit counter predictions, guys. We are currently at a tie at 5 between the Judge and the Ellie Skeens spots. Now, those 5 for Ellie and Skeens came very early, and then Judge has chipped away with them. So we will see. Who do you guys think is going to get hot? A lot of you going with Judge. I like it. I like it. See what our auto is going to be, and let's see if any of those other spots can get. I still can't believe. I thought for sure. I thought doing the Young Brothers would be kind of fun. I do not know how we haven't gotten a Josh Young yet. It's like, watch, the next time we do Series 1, we'll probably get like 30 Young Brothers. But since I pricked him on the hit counter, we got one so far. But we got a whole nother box here to see where we go on the hit counter. I'm not ruling out 50 yet, guys. I'm not ruling out 50. But if anyone did go with 50 going for those 4 leprechauns, and you wanna reduce that to try and get the single leprechauns, please be my guest and make that update. But if you want to get 4 leprechauns worth for going 50, you got to stick strong on that 50 and ride or die it with me. That says no. He's with me all the way. I love it. All right, guys. Hey, we're gonna get something on the hit counter right away in box number 2 to get us started. It's gonna be another League Leaders with Judge, Ramirez, and Rooker. So Judge is gonna take the lead. The hit counter is back on the board, and here we go in box number 2. Tyler Stevenson. Pack's keeping it all right, guys. Zach Wheeler, Jose Barrios. Seattle, Tanner Houck, Jeff McNeil, Gavin Sheets, Clay Holmes. There's another James Wood. James Wood, rookie for the Nationals. And I'm going to pop in. I can't... Apparently, I can't type into the chat right now. So if you could let them know that the hit counter is closed. Look at this. Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs for the Red Sox. Javon. That, I don't know if this is a short print or not. But this, I've ripped cases of this stuff now. And this is the first time I've seen this Wade Boggs card. So I'm top loading it just because I think it's cool. Javon. And like I said, it could just be I haven't seen it, or it could have been something short print, but that was super cool. Colton Cowser for the Orioles. Robert on the Gold Cup. Oh, I think we got a gold mirror, guys. I think we got a gold mirror. Shea Whitcomb, Eloy Jimenez, Willie Castro, Chris Bassett. It might just be a foil that tricked me. We'll see. Brandon Lau, Rhett Lauder for the Reds on the rookie Steve. Jared Kelnick, Joey Ortiz, Keibert Ruiz, Dodgers. And, oh, yeah, it's just the Pirates. The gold and black of the Pirates got me. It's not a golden mirror, but it's a Brian De La Cruz foil. So sorry about that tease, guys. I thought that would have been cool if we got a golden mirror. Adam Mazur. Red Sox team card, Zach Neto, Seth Lugo, Lars Nootbaar, Pedro Leon, Brian Thompson, Tommy Edman, Zebby Matthews, Casas, Peterson, Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks on the All Tops team, Javon. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Baltimore team card, Suarez, Freddie Freeman, Ryan Pepio, Hunter Fiducia, Jack Peterson, Pasquantino, Helsley, Logan O'Hoppe, Freddie Furman, Eric Fetty, Will Benson, Eloy Jimenez, Willie Castro, and Chris Bassett. There's a Judge, Ramirez, and Rooker. So the good news, guys, when we randomize these off, is that the Guardians, Athletics, and Yankees are all going to get at least one of these, because this is at least our third of that card, maybe even our fourth. Judge goes to 7. We got 15 out of 50. League leaders were Sale, Wheeler, and Imanaga. Cedric Mullins, Royce Lewis, Blake Dunn, Toglia, and Xander Bogaerts. Call to the Hall, Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners, Javon. I like this one a lot. Call to the Hall, Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Corbin Carroll, Brandon Marsh, Angel Martinez, John Gray. Yu Darvish, Dylan Dingler, Altuve, Rosarina, Will Smith, Jose Caballeros, Cavadas, 1990 Topps rookie River Ryan for the Los Angeles Dodgers spot. Raul. We got to get Raul some love with the Dodgers. They have been awfully quiet. Sogard, rookie for the Red Sox. Lodolo, Bryson Stott, Ben Rice, JJ Bleday, Otto Lopez, Taveras, Astros, Carlos Narvaez, Lubov for the White Sox, Luis Gil. Hey, here's one that's going to be out of 2025. It's Scubal, Blanco, and Valdez. So this is fun. That is 2014 out of 2025. And we're going to randomize this off. So it's going to be up for grabs between Houston, and Detroit. So Houston's got a 2 and 3 chance. Steve, well, actually, Steve, you're getting it either way because you got both teams. So Steve, we're gonna pretend for fun like Detroit won it since there's only one there. But I'm just gonna make note so we get it to the right spots. So Steve had both spots. Steve, congratulations! You're getting the insert to 2025 for the league leaders. We got Blake Perkins, Nick Gordon, Taj Bradley. Hey, there's Reds with Ellie De La Cruz. I don't know what happened to him for a while. He cooled down quick. But let's see if we can get hot. Rendon, Blanco, Garver, Cameron Meisner, Martinez, Colt Keith for the Tigers, Matt Chapman. There's a 1990 Topps insert, Nolan Ryan for the Houston Astros, Steve. Raisel Iglesias, Clayton Kershaw, Sonny Gray, Zach DeCenzo, Seth Brown, Greg Jones, Jordan Beck. There's another Jackson Merrill Gold Cup for San Diego. Whoa! Look at that. Somewhere Topps Fanatics quality got in the way. Back-to-back Jackson Merrill Gold Cups. Robert. That's awesome. Congratulations. Too bad that wasn't his rookie back-to-back, right? Hurston Waldrop, Jake Cave, Michael King. Here's another one, Scubal, Blanco, and Valdez. Blackburn, Estrada, Tyler Phillips, Brendan Fott. Drew Thorpe, Ty France, Marco Gonzalez, Justin Malloy, Tanner Bibby, and O'Neal Cruz. Hey, here's a Paul Skeens Grapefruit League insert. There we go for the Pirate spots. Steve, congrats on a Paul Skeens. And Ellie and Skeens now tied it up. Things are getting interesting on the hit counter, guys. Alcala, CJ Abrams, Christian Mina, Will Brennan, Dylan Cease, Michael McGreevy, Kyle Finnegan, Bronx Bombers with a Judge on there. So Judge takes the lead. We got Miguel Vargas, Alec Baum, Jonathan India, Andrew McCutcheon, and oh, these are sweet and they are thick. All aces. The Diamondbacks, Randy Johnson. Congratulations, Javon. I don't know. I don't think these are case hits by any means, but we do not pull them very often. And again, it is a much thicker than the base card. That is super cool, Javon. I think out of all the boxes we've been doing on all these, I think we've gotten maybe 5 of these. So they're pretty rare. That's a sweet hit. They're just sharp looking cards. Super, super cool. Congrats, Javon. All right, guys. Yeah, Marty, that's the first one you've seen pulled. Different Marty than you, Marty.
I've seen it.
As we get through our last box here, if you guys are just joining us in, for the Elite Extra Edition Mixer, scheduled to start at 10:20. If you haven't figured out already, we're a few minutes behind. We're running about 10 minutes behind. So we're going to get that going about 10:35 or so. So if you guys are cool with it, just hang out with us, have some fun, see what we get out of Series 1 in the second half of the break. Get the lay of the land if you haven't been with us before. There is another Marty W. Marty is in here working with me. He's my moderator tonight, doing all the heavy lifting with sorting and getting me hit counter stats and all that sort of stuff. So Marty, say hi to Marty. It's fun having two Martys in the world. So if you guys are just joining us in for Elite Extra Edition, like I said, we're a few minutes behind, but I hope you guys are okay with that. We've been having a ton of fun tonight, pulling some great stuff. Box 1 of Series 1 was a Jackson Holiday hit. Let's see what Box 2 provides. We haven't gotten our hit yet for it.
Go fill out a bracket.
Oh yeah, go fill out a bracket, guys, if you guys haven't already, and it's up in the chat earlier. We got Volpe, Pete Crow Armstrong, Red Sox, Spencer Steer, Dansby Swanson, Giancarlo Stanton, Kyle Harrison, Tovar, Pete Fairbanks, Dodgers team card with Shohei on it. Jake McCarthy, Brian Wu, Brenton Doyle, Frankie Lindor, DJ Hers, Paredes, Encarnacion Strand, Kyle Schwarber. There's Maury's nephew, Cade Povich, Aaron Judge, Santander, and Soto again on the league leaders. So Judge is going to extend his lead a little bit. Lawrence Butler, Jesus Sanchez. There's an Ellie De La Cruz Cactus League for the Reds. And that's going to put Ellie and Skeens chasing. They're up to 8 again. Jeremy Pena, Bradley Blaylock, Charlie Blackmon, Jake Cronenworth, Brooks Baldwin, Jensky Noel, Andrew Abbott. There's a Paul Skeens Gold Cup. Congrats to the Pirate Spot, Steve. And Skeens and Ellie tie up Judge. Staying strong, we're at 22. Connor Norby, rookie. Gunnar Henderson, Joe Ryan. Dalton Varsho, Justin Robluski, Ben Rice, Jimenez. Hassan Kim, Logan Webb, Sean Reynolds, Quantrill. Machado, Diaz, Sedena Rafaela. Braves. Hey, James Wood on a 1990 insert rookie. We haven't gotten a Dylan Cruz yet, but we have gotten 3 or 4 James Woods for Eric. Eric, congrats. Logan Gilbert, Taj Bradley. There's another Reds card with Ellie De La Cruz. I'm sliding our hit back a little bit to the bottom just to sweat you guys a little bit more. Ellie De La Cruz goes to 10. Ellie and Skeens are in the lead now. Justin Verlander, Sonny Gray, Zach DeCenzo, Seth Brown, Nick Gordon, Burleson. Hey, there's Young. We still haven't gotten his brother Josh yet, or I've completely missed him. But we got a second Young bro finally. Ian Happ, Jazz Chisholm. There's Jackson Holiday. We got the mem card of him in box 1. Nico Horner. There's Jackson Merrill for San Diego. Robert, we just got back-to-back gold cups of him. And then speaking of Dylan Cruz, rookie, look at that, guys. We're just calling him out. I guess I got to start saying, we haven't got a 101 lately. We haven't got a 101 lately. Let's see if that one works. Dylan Cruz for Eric. Yeah, Bets, we're getting there, man. We're halfway. Estrada, we're going to have to start hitting heavy, though. Phillips, Brennan Fott, Clayton Kershaw, Ciani, Kai Bush, Mike Trout, Bobby Witt Jr., Will Warren, Nick Lodolo, Bryson Stott, Nimmo, Nolan Shanwell, Hey, there's a Reds team card with Ellie. And Reese Olson. So we're really going to have to pick it up, though, if we want to double up from here, Bets. All right, I don't know, James J., if you're still in or not, but you're going to love this card. So is the Brewer Spot owner, which is Jeff F. It's going to be a powder blue patch of Sal Frelick from the Milwaukee Brewers. And that is a gold patch, but let me see from the City Connect if it's numbered anywhere. Sometimes on these gold foil, it's hard to see it. Not on the front. Not on the back either. City Connect. A sweet Sal Frelick patch for the Milwaukee Brewer Spot. Jeff, congratulations. That is a cool card. Tauchman for the Cubbies. There's Heather Locklear's son Tyler on the foil. Marco Luciano, Dylan Cease, Michael McGreevy, Blackburn, Adalis Garcia. Phillies team card, Gurriel, Chris Taylor, Chase McDermott, Yordan Alvarez, Dylan Moore. There's Marty's guy, Juan Soto for the Yanks on the 90 tops. Tariq Skubal, Stevenson, Zach Wheeler, Mina, Will Brennan. There's Vlad Guerrero Jr. for Toronto, RPM. That took a while to get him. League leader Shohei with Schwarber and Ozuna. So Shohei does play a little bit more. We haven't got a base Shohei yet. Arcia, Yelich, Shunk Maeda, Yastrzemski, and Jake Bloss for Toronto. Guys, we got our silver pack set, and man, I gotta tell you, I'm super surprised that we only got 2 of the Youngs. That's crazy talk right there. We got Yordan Alvarez for the Astros, Steve, on a little mojo. We got Seiya Suzuki for the Cubbies on a little mojo, Don. Chase McDermott for the Orioles, a little rookie mojo. Robert, congrats. And then some more rookie mojo for the Twins. David Festa, James D. There's the For the Hobby card. We got one more silver pack. We'll check out the hit counter connections. We will run the Leprechauns for the league leaders. And then we'll get settled into our final break of the evening, Elite Extra Edition. There's Jeff Bagwell from the Astros. Rafael Devers for the Red Sox, Javon. Boy, I feel like we are due a numbered card or an auto here of these mojos. Hey, there's Maury Povich's great nephew, Cade Povich. That's a little rookie mojo. And rookie Ben Rice for the Yankees, Jeff F. We didn't get a numbered card out of the mojos. That's surprising. Thought we'd get a numbered card or an auto. And there's that. Okay, guys. So, some of our non-rookie mojos, Devers, Bagwell, Suzuki, and Yordan. Here's a whole bunch of our inserts and other 90s Topps cards. We're going to get all these properly sleeved up and taken care of. James, wow, James, how did you know that was going to be a Ben Rice? You are incredible. James, did you see the Sal Frelick? Were you in for that? Let me recap where we had real quick, guys. We had Ben Rice, Cade Povich, David Festa, Chase McDermott, Sal Frelick, Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Paul Skeens, Randy Johnson, all aces. Paul Skeens, grapefruit. Going to Detroit, 2025. River Ryan, Griffey Jr., Wade Boggs, James Wood, Jackson Holiday mem card, Graceffo, Contreras, Waldrop, Lauren Elena, Reese Hines, Eflin to 99, Acuna, Paul Skeens. Marty, are you doing the list for me?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So let me get the Leprechauns going. And what we got to do is we got to do left, middle, and right for those league leader cards. Thanks. And these are for the league leader cards. If it's on the left, the team on the left's going to get it. If it's on the right, the team on the right's going to get it. If it's in the middle, the team in the middle is going to get it. If we got 2 of the same card, we're going to kind of spread the love. If we got 3 of the same card, everybody's going to get one. If we got 4 of the same card, we're going to kind of go back to who won it. Here we go. Good luck, good luck. I know, I gotta figure out why the music's all of a sudden so quiet. It used to be like blaring loud, but I don't know. I'm curious to you guys if you guys can even hear that in the chat or not. It's like super quiet, and I don't know why it's all of a sudden quiet. I gotta figure that out. But the middle spot takes it. All right, so congrats to everyone who's going to get the team from the middle spot in there. Let me get the Leprechauns out of the way. Let me get our teams back up. And thanks to Marty, we had Bats did have Ellie. Because the Ellie and Skeen spot won. Did Steve-O switch off Ellie and Skeens?
Whoever was circle got him.
But I think Steve-O had him too.
That might have been a mistake. Possible.
Yeah, Steve-O had Ellie and 11. All right, so Steve-O got you there. And you predicted Ellie in 11. Steve-O, I'm just going to give you 2 because 11 was light, but you predicted how many Ellie and Skeens we had, so congratulations. Let's see, Lou, no. James J had Ellie and Skeens. Mike Thompson had Ellie. Pack had Ellie. And I think that most of you guys had Judge. And I don't think anyone ended up with 26.
Somebody with 25.
Brandon had 25. So Brandon had Ellie. And Brandon almost had it. James had Ellie. We got that. That's... All right. All right, guys. Congrats for those of you that got some more Leprechauns. They will be racing soon, but first, we have one more break to do, and thank you for your patience. For those of you that have been waiting to get into this last break of the evening, Elite Extra Edition, these are always a ton of fun. It's going to be full of hits, my friends. You guys let me know in the chat real quick. Do you want me to start with 2022? Or do you want me to start with 2023? We got 2 boxes of each of them. And then that's going to finish us off for the evening. But keep in mind, before the night is over, if you haven't done so already, go back to the top of the chat. Sign up for our bracket challenge. It's completely free. And if you win our bracket challenge, you're going to win this mega box right here in my hands. And don't forget to play along on the hit counters, guys. Because if you do so, you're going to win Leprechauns. And those Leprechauns are going to help you win all these fabulous packs that I'm going to give away at the end of the night. All right, I got more requests for 23 than 22, so we're going to do 23 first. Thank you, guys. All right, so... Oh, I'm still in Series 1. So let me get to Elite. Here we go. Stephen M. Good luck with the Diamondbacks. Marty, welcome in and good luck with the Braves. Zach with the Orioles. Josh with the Red Sox. William with the Cubbies. Josh F. versus Josh B. with the White Sox. Lance with the Reds. Mike with the Guardians. Empty box, number 1 of 2. Steven Astros. Tom with the Royals. Charles with the Angels. Jeff with the Dodgers. Josh F with the Marlins. Charles D with the Brewers and Twins. Craig with the Mets. Michael T, Yankees. Stephen M with the A's. John C with the Phillies and Pirates. Josh B with the Padres. Stephen M with the Giants. Eric with the Mariners. Stephen M, Cardinals and Rays. Brian B with the Rangers. There's empty box number 2. Mike T, Blue Jays. John C, Nationals. And Brian F with the DPL International Points Other Spots. Guys, thank you for getting in on this break. And good luck to each of you on your spots. Again, Elite Extra Edition is a ton of fun. We're going to get all kinds of wonderful hits on there. And you guys, as you already got going on there. Chris, did we have you crossed out too? All right, my apologies on that. I had Marty multitasking a little bit too much. I asked too much out of him on that one. I was trying to get too many things done. So we got you. Chris, thank you for saying something. Sorry about that. So sorry, that threw me off too. Good luck on those spots, guys. On the hit counter, you guys can play along, which you're already doing. So we've got, so it's Drew Jones, which you're going to see in 2022, and Higher Learning, which you'll see inserts from 2023. Paul Skeens, you'll see in 2023, and College Ticket from 2022 insert. We've got the numbered under 75. So if it's 76 or higher, it does not count. But if it's 75 or less, we'll count that on the hit counter. As you guys know, if it's under 100, we got to let off fireworks. And then the last spot, just because I care about these guys in this break, is Jackson Chourio and Jackson Holiday. Now, I would not pick Chourio and Holiday if I were you guys. But maybe we'll get hot with them. We'll see. But keep in mind, the Higher Learning and College Tickets are inserts. And there's a Higher Learning right there. So I would go with Higher Learning or Skeens and College Ticket. Or go with the under 75. Because for those of you that haven't watched as much of this product being broken with us, we're going to get quite a few under 75. Usually we get some really low numbered stuff. Maybe we'll get a 101 today. Who knows? But make your predictions, guys. Again, you'll have a chance to update it halfway through. My bold prediction, but I'm not going to ask anyone to go on it, is that we're going to get into the 20s. But I am not suggesting that you guys predict in the 20s. Go with what you're looking for. Here we go. Good luck. We got Noble Meyer from Miami starting us off on the Future Star status. The DPL is going to get Burfree Lugo. This should be to $3.99 or $4.99. $4.20 out of $4.99. Antonio Anderson, Boston, for Josh. That's our first audio to 200. 18 out of 200 for Antonio Anderson on the Boston auto. Josh, congrats. We got an autograph of Alan Roden on the Hidden Gems for Toronto. Congrats, Mike T. Hurston Waldrop for the Brave spot. Marty W. Congrats, Marty. Jacob Gonzalez on the Spellbound O for the White Sox. That one's for Josh. Arizona, Caden Grice on the red status. Stephen M., that's going to be to 199. 50 out of 199. We do have some points for Brian on the other spot. Brian, congrats. And our first mem card is going to go Boston, Josh, Kyle Teal. Kyle Teal for the Boston Red Sox with a little chunky white patch on there. That one's not going to do it. Come on. This one should do it. Kyle Teal for the Red Sox patch. Pick number 14. Detroit, Carson Rucker. Here I was pimping under 75, and we haven't gotten one yet. Higher Learning, Ty Floyd going to the red spot, Lance. And that does finally get us on the hit counter with Drew Jones and Higher Learning getting to 1. Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop on the blue to 349, Aspirations. Minnesota, Dylan Kested on the auto. Congrats, Charles. That is not numbered. That's a Dylan Kested auto. Here's a patch for Colin Houck for the Mets. Congrats to the Mets spot, Craig. There's a Paul Skeens for Pittsburgh, John. It's a base, but that's going to get us started. We'll take it. We'll take the start. Paul Skeens for the Pirates. So Skeens and college ticket. Keep in mind the college ticket is only in. Why is that not? There we go. All right, keep in mind the college tickets are only in 2022, so those are going to come later. Jacob Wilson for Oakland, that's going to be numbered on the Spellbound to 199. Jacob Wilson to 199. Steven for the A's, congrats. Status Miami Noble Meyer. That's going to be to 499. 18 out of 499. Landon Sims, Arizona autograph. Congrats, Stephen M. on the Landon Sims Impact Impressions auto. The DPL is going to get a Hector Perez die cut auto. And that is going to be numbered to 399. 399 for the DPL for... Oh no, I cut off the... For Brian there. Sorry, Brian. Congrats. DPL is going to get a Familia base. Jacob Gonzalez on an L for the White Sox. DPL again is going to get an Alexander Coelho. This one's going to be a blue Aspirations to 349. To 349 on the Aspirations. Brian, the DPL getting very hot right now. The under 75 is not, though. Braylon Morrell, die cut auto for Texas. Brian. That is the 399. 191 out of 399. Congrats to the Texas spot. There's an auto, Jack Brannigan, Hidden Gems. Jack Brannigan going to Pittsburgh. John, congrats. DPL, gonna get a Alvaro Guerrero base. And Jacob Gonzalez on the Spellbound E for the White Sox. Josh F., I think that's our third or fourth Spellbound. There's my guy, Ralphie Velasquez. Mike T. You just got what some would consider a case hit, my friend. To 349. He's not a case hit, guys. But I like Ralphie Velasquez. I'm a big fan of him. And that's a nice one for the Guardians, Mike. Yeah, Marty, the DPL is the Dominican Prospect League. I'm sorry. Did not mean to confuse there, if you guys didn't know on that one. Travis Honeyman, St. Louis. It's going to be a die-cut auto for the Cardinals. Stephen M. That is to 399. 399. And look at this, Brian. You've got some more points. 250 points. So, Brian, up to 400 points so far in this break. Craziness. Kansas City, Eric Torres. Future star status, Matt Shaw. We shared in the chat earlier that he started for the Cubbies. Need some more higher learnings, too. Holy cow. Pittsburgh, Garrett Forster. And that is to 499. Houston, Jake Bloss on the prime numbers. To 200. 30 out of 200. Houston, Jake Bloss to 200. For the Brewers, we got a real thick patch here with a pinstripe to 49. 2 out of 49 for the Brewers. Charles. There we go, guys. Finally, we get to light some fireworks off. 2 out of 49 on a real thick patch of Eric Batunti for the Brewers. Just gotta find a good loader here. I'm not gonna do it. 130 is gonna do it. Batunti, 2 out of 49 for the Brewers spots. And we get to update out of 75. We're at 3 on the hit counter now. We need to go up from there. Seattle, Brody Hopkins. His autographs are redemptions in this. There's a die cut for the Orioles, Zach. It's Enrique Bradfield Jr. Enrique Bradfield Jr. I'm actually going to, well... I'm going to take another card, actually, and use that card. That was a good trick Mike shared the other day. Use that card to get the die cut in there. And then slide the card out. There is. That Enrique Bradfield Jr. is to 99. 89 out of 99. Congratulations, Zach, on the Bradfield Jr. to 99. That gets us some fireworks. Vizcaíno aspirations for the DPL, Dominican Prospect League, to 349. Toronto, Mike T. It's John Kasevich on the Impact Impressions auto. Steven, if you can, Marty's looking for you to pick the total number for them all. We got a mem card for Philadelphia of Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller on the mem card for Philadelphia. There we go. Congrats, John. DPL, Deary Gonzalez. Lots of DPL base. Wow. Jacob Gonzalez on the Spellbound Z for the White Sox. San Francisco, Walker Martin on the Status. And that's to $4.99. Walker Martin to $4.99. Detroit, we got a die-cut auto of Kevin McGonigal. And that is the $3.99. $3.21 out of $3.99 on McGonigal. Hey, for the other spot, Brian, along with your points, here's a die cut of Olivia Picardo, my girl Olivia, to $3.99. $169 out of $3.99 on the Olivia auto. That's great for the Brown University spot. Bryce Matthews for Houston. We got a higher learning of Gino Groover for Arizona. Steven, congrats on that. And so higher learning now gets to 2. There's a Mike Bovey for the Brewers spots. Charles. Mike Bovey is going to be numbered to 275. Bovey to 275 for the Brewers on the bronze. Tampa Bay, Colton Ledbetter auto, Stephen M. That's a base auto for Colton Ledbetter. Darwin Hernandez, DPL auto to 200. 124 out of 200. So Brian has been killing it with the DPL. Brian, congrats. And Marwis Jorge for Kansas City. So, guys, wow. Some good stuff out of there. But the hit counter needs to show us a little more, doesn't it? I got to make these a little bit bigger, too. That's better. All right, so we need 2022 to answer the call for us here, guys. You got a few minutes here to start to think about your hit counter prediction changes if you want to make them. Right now, we've got Drew Jones and Higher Learning at 2. Keep in mind, Higher Learning is a 2023 insert. So the only way that that's going to get bigger is if Drew Jones gets hits. There's an empty box. The next spot with Skeens and College Ticket. Now remember, in that regard, there is no more Paul Skeens possibility, but the College Ticket inserts could take a jump here. And then the under 75, like I said, I was pimping it because truly, guys, Elite Extra Edition has been phenomenal for us. But we just didn't do all that well with under 75 in those 2 boxes. But under 75 is still very much a possibility. And then Churio and Holiday, not necessarily to be discouraged that we had 0 so far, because Churio and Holiday weren't in 2023. They're just in 2022. So they could go on a run here, and they could still win it. So let us know which spot you guys think is going to get it, and let us know what you think the total is going to be. I'm still hoping that we can clear that double-digit mark in 10. That's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. And I hope we can pull some fire for you guys here in these last 2 boxes of the night. Keep in mind, once we're done with this, we've got giveaways and Leprechaun races to run. So don't go anywhere just yet. For all you guys that won the Leprechauns or win Leprechauns in this break, you're going to get a chance at getting some packs. If you would like us to open your pack, if you win it, we're happy to do that. But usually at the end of the night, everyone's kind of ready to pack it in. So we'll ship you your packs and you can open them up when you get them for funds. The Dominican Prospect League for Brian. Absolutely hit it out of the park. Plus, Brian, you got 2 sets of Panini points in those boxes. So in those 2 2023 boxes, at least, we kind of got Panini there a little bit. Instead of getting, usually we get a gold to 24 or 10. We didn't get that in either box. Instead, we got points. And so Brian, very astute today in going and getting that other spot. It was worth it on the hit, combining all those spots together. Cole Phillips for Atlanta is going to get us going out of 2022. Then we're going to have an auto, Jordan Sprinkle for Chicago. That is the White Sox, I think. But we'll double check that. Jordan Sprinkle on the auto. And we got a redemption, so we're going to set that to the end. We'll see what that redemption is. Nathan Martorella for San Diego to $4.99. San Diego, Josh, congrats. Steven Zobak for Kansas City on a die cut to 122. 122 for Kansas City on the Steven Zobak. Congrats, Tom with the Royal spot. We're getting lower numbered at least. There we go. Kansas City to 122. Jose, there's a gold out of 24. It's for the DPL. Jose Frias, 22 out of 24 on a gold aspirations. Guys, let's get some long overdue fireworks there for Brian. Brian, congrats. That does put under 75 up to 2 now. Congratulations, Brian. Colorado, Ryan Ritter to 349. Ryan Ritter to 349. Houston, Michael Nora autograph. Steven, congrats. I think that's Steven, right? Yep, Steven, congrats on the Michael Nora auto. Hidden Gems, Douglas Hodo for Baltimore, Zach. Douglas Hodo, Hidden Gems auto. College ticket, Colton Cowser, Zach. First of all, that's a nice Colton Cowser. Second of all, it's a college ticket chrome, which means college ticket and Skeens now. We've got a 3-way tie at 2. A DPL going to get another prime numbers red die cut. That's a bookend break, guys, sponsored by Cardlines Break. 85 out of 85. It's not under 75, but we got a bookend break. 85 out of 85. You like the giant font on the counter? Yeah. 85 out of 85. My eyes are dying on me right now, too. Sorry, I'm really blinking a lot. My eyes are just dried out. So, try and get through it with you guys. Pete Hansen, St. Louis to $4.99. Autograph gold, Robbie Snelling for San Diego. Not numbered there. There it is. 42 out of 49 on a red auto for San Diego. That's how we do it, you guys. Congratulations, Josh B. Robbie Snelling on the chrome auto. Gold out of 49. And that puts under 75 now in the lead. For the Reds, we got a Future Threads Cam Collier. Lance, congratulations. Future Threads patch, Cam Collier. New York, Jacob Reimer on the Optic Chrome. Cleveland, everybody loves Lamp. Joe Lamp to 349. Congrats to the Cleveland spot, Mike. Cincinnati, Cade Hunter to 399. 204 out of 399. Arizona, Dylan Ray to 230 on the auto. Prime number auto to 230 for Arizona. Steven, congrats. Kevin Parada on auto to 197. Look at that autograph. That is a scribble. It's like he's drawing a picture. Kevin Parada to 197 for New York. Tucker Torman for Toronto. Jackson Cox, Colorado to 299 on the red status. Jackson Cox to 299 for the Rockies. Pittsburgh, Trey Gonzalez to 499. Brandon Birdsell for Chicago on the auto. Dylan Lesko with the little pinstripe patch there for Slam Diego. Congrats, Josh. Lesko on the patch. There's a college ticket. Brooks Lee for Minnesota. Charles. So college ticket now ties it back up. We got a 3-3 tie. We're at 8, so we are pushing that 10 I was hoping to get to. Eric Brown to 299 for the Milwaukee Brewers. Red status. Charles, there you go. New York, Eric Reiselman to 499 on the green status. Dylan Lesko auto for San Diego to 50. Is that 50 or 90? 50. 9 out of 50. All right. Dylan Lesko to 50. 9 out of 50. Little green status die cut auto for San Diego. Josh. Congratulations. Lesko to 50. That puts under 75 up to 4 now. We got a patch with Reggie Crawford for San Francisco. Congrats, Stephen M. on the San Francisco spot. There's a college ticket, Jacob Melton for Houston. So college ticket ties it back up. New York, Jacob Reimer, 143 on the prime numbers die cut. Jacob Reimer to 143, 91 out of 143. Judd Fabian to 499 for Baltimore on the green status. Cade Doughty, autograph for Toronto, Mike T. Hidden Gems, Milwaukee, Tyler Wassner. I'm a Brewers fan, and I can't say I've heard of Tyler Wassner. Hidden Gems auto. Congrats, Charles. Chase DeLauder for Cleveland. Mike on the college ticket. So we got a battle now, and we're at 11 on the hit counter, guys. Ben Joyce to 122 on the turn of the century for Los Angeles. Ben Joyce to 122. Lamar King for San Diego to 499 on the green status. Henry Williams for San Diego on an auto. Josh, San Diego has been incredible in 2022 for you. Spencer Jones with a mem card for the New York Yankees. Michael T. Spencer Jones for the Yanks. Jackson Ferris, Chicago. Jacob Miller, Miami, to 299 on the red status. Josh White to 999, Miami. We got Warlen Soto for the DPL. It is going to be an RPA for the Dominican for Brian. Yarlin Soto. Marty likes that last name a lot. Nice yellow patch there. That is not numbered, but that is a nice rookie patch auto for the Dominican prospect lead for Brian. Cade Hunter, Cincinnati autograph. Lance, congratulations. Dylan Lesko again. We've seen a lot of him for San Diego. Drew Gilbert for Houston to 499. Drew Gilbert to Houston, 499. Acosta to 999 for the DPL. Jacob Waters, Oakland auto to 230 on the prime numbers auto. So Stephen M, congrats on that one to 230.
I don't think we have close predictions.
Oh, no one's guessed either. Close them up if you could. Ricky Tiedemann for Toronto, Mike on a Hidden Gems auto. This is a Ralphie Velasquez type of guy right here, Ricky Tiedemann. Although I think he's going to pitch for a while in Toronto. And then we got Kamar Rocker for Texas. And guys, we did have a redemption, so let's see what that is. It is Prospect Material Signature Orange. Josh H. Smith. Josh H. Smith. Who is Josh H. Smith? Do you have the checklist up?
What?
Josh Smith. Prospect Materials 2022. Marty, let me know who the heck that is. If you guys know who that is, let me know. In orange is not going to be numbered under 75.
Josh H. Smith is with Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers. So congrats to the Rangers, Brian B.
What was that auto? A redemption? What was it?
Josh Smith, Prospect Materials Orange. Signature. There we go. Texas getting hits. All right, guys. So I've got to check into our hit counter here. Here's a whole bunch of autos and low numbered cards to like 200. All these guys are properly loaded up already. I'm not going to recap them all because I'd basically do the break again. Here's a whole bunch more of ones that are like to 349, 499. I get all these guys properly sleeved up and taken care of before we ship them out to you. We did get 400 points for Brian. We got a redemption for Texas. We got an RPA for the DPL. Spencer Jones patch. Ben Joyce to 122. Jacob Reimer to 149. Reggie Crawford patch. Dylan Lesko to 50 was a great one. There's a Dylan Lesko patch. Kevin Parada to 197. Dylan Ray to 230. Cam Collier. Robbie Snelling was to 49 on the auto. Maddock was to 85. Colton Cowser, college ticket. Frias, 22 out of 24 for the DPL. Zubac out of 122. Prime numbers, DPL Hernandez to 200. We got the Pichardo autograph to 399. McGonigal autograph to 399. Aiden Miller patch. Spellbound Enrique to 99. Batante to 49. Jacob Wilson to 199. We did get a Paul Skeens, Colin Houck patch, and Kyle Teal patch. So again, here we had a 49, 24, 85, 49, and 50. And that recapped off some good stuff. Maybe not our absolute best Elite Extra Edition, but every card's a hit in Elite Extra Edition, so still a ton of fun. Hopefully we spread that out to you guys pretty good. If you guys don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button before you sign off for the night. You guessed the right amount of Ralphies, Mike. Let me go through here and just check and see. We had Skeens College Ticket and 11. So Eric had College Ticket. You got it? So Eric had Skeens College Ticket. Chris had Skeens. Mike T had Skeens. And nobody had 11. Tough crowd today with the hit counter. The hit counters were more challenging for us today, and sometimes, guys, it's that way. Sometimes, a couple times last week, I made them so easy that everybody won Leprechauns. But every once in a while, it gets a little bit tougher. So we are ready to do some giveaways. Guys, we started with basketball. We're going to give away this Chronicles pick. Then I'm going to do football because we did that next. And then we've got 5 of these Topps packs to give away. And how we do that is we get our Leprechauns up. Oh, they are raring to race, you guys. They're ready to go. I got to get the list out. And I got to take a moment here to type all you guys in. So Mike T, you got 4, my friend. Bat's got a couple. Taylor R got 1. Steve-O got 5 tonight. Chris G got 4. Stephen K got 1 before he signed off. James J got 3 before he signed off. David R, you got 4 tonight. A little bit of a light night for David and Brandon. Lou got 4. Brandon got 4. Pack got 2. Got Lou on there. Chip got 1. Michael T got, I'm going to put Michael TH. Got 4 today. And Eric H got 1 at the end. Eric, congrats. All right, guys, we are at 40 Leprechauns were won today. The winner, we're going to remove you. If someone wins 2 packs, we're going to remove the rest of their names so that we spread them out a little more. We'll keep it at 18 seconds. Shuffle it a couple times. Good luck. This is for a Chronicles value pack hanger. Let's go. Nobody really wants to pull away. Here we go. Brandon's trying to pull away with it. It is Brandon. Brandon and David always doing well in the giveaway races. They know how to train their leprechauns. Brandon, congrats. We get one of your leprechauns out of there. Brandon takes that first Basketball Chronicles hanger pack. And now we got a Fleer football pack, guys. Good luck. $11 seconds left. We need someone to make a move. Here it comes. Look at James J making that move in the middle. Is there going to be someone to sprint, or is he going to take it? So James J takes down the Fleer football. James, congratulations. I think James signed off, but James, congrats if you're still on. And guys, we now have 5 Top Series 1 baseball packs to give away. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. 15 seconds left. Five seconds. Michael Thompson gonna take it down. Michael, congrats. So Michael takes the Topps pack down. And let's run it again for the second one. Here we go. We got 5 to give away, guys. 10 seconds left. Who's going to make their move? Come on, leprechauns. Have a skittle. Get a blast. Here comes a race down the... Look at this, Brandon. Brandon grabbing 2 packs tonight. Brandon, congratulations. And what that means, guys, is Brandon's going to lose the rest of his guys now after 2 wins. We're down to 34 leprechauns left to race. Here's another Topps pack. Good luck. Who's going to make their way out of the pack? Who's going to make that sprint? Looks like some action's going to happen up top. We got, we got Steve-O making his run. Steve-O, congratulations, my friend. You got a pack coming your way. Those leprechauns paid off for you. Steve-O, congrats. We got 2 more packs to give away, guys. 2 more packs to give away. Who's going to get them? We got Steve-O making a move again. Can he take this one? His guy's pulling away, but we got Lou. Oh, we got Bats. There you go, Bats. You only need 1, right? My guy Bats gets in on 1, rolling on the big predictions with me. Bats, congratulations. Gotta get, we'll get one of your guys out of there. Congrats, my man. Your guy paid off for you. And we got 1 more pack left to go, guys. Who's going to take this one? 10 seconds left. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. We got Steve-O's taking another one, it looks like. Steve-O. Steve-O, congratulations. All right, guys, and don't forget, up earlier in our chat tonight, we are running an NCAA tournament bracket. It's completely free to play along. You guys can earn yourself this Prizm Mega Box, Draft Picks Mega Box, if you win that tourney challenge. Thanks, Marty, for putting it in there. So, Steve-O getting a pack. Bats getting a pack. Steve-O getting another pack. Ooh, Mike wants me to rip it. Mike, I can do that. Brandon getting a pack. Mike wants me to rip this one. I will do that. James J got a pack. And Brandon got a pack. Bats, of course, man. Appreciate you always. Mike, here you go. Mike, Jake Bloss. Let's be something big for you. Tariq Skubal. Luciano. Mike, Dylan Cruz. There we go. I will make sure that we sleeve and top load anyone you get in here. Dylan Cruz, rookie out of that pack. Shea Langoliers, Paredes, Volpe. There's Pete Crow Armstrong. Vladdy Guerrero. There's no Tani Ozuna and Schwarber. And we've got, hey, a Shohei stars the MLB. I know these are not necessarily very rare, but nonetheless, it's a Shohei, so I'm going to load that one up for you, Mike. We got a foil of Orlando Arcia. And we got a little Sandblast glitter. There's Drew Romo, by the way, for Colorado. Brandon Lau on a little Sandblast glitter. So let me get this guy sleeved up. So, Mike, there you go. Thanks for letting us open it for you. We'll still get all this shipped out with the rest of your stuff. I'm going to put these guys back in your pack. We'll get all these guys taken care of and shipped out with the rest. Congrats on those. Congrats on the rest of the winners. And guys, that officially does it for us tonight. Again, cannot thank you guys enough for the opportunity to do this with you. Whoa. That was weird. I don't know if you... Did you see that at all?
I didn't.
My whole screen just went like gray for a minute. That was nuts. But it looks to be back. Anyways, guys, cannot thank you guys enough for the opportunity to do this. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have a great week. Again, we are off now for about a week and a half. We'll pick breaks back up in April again. But it is an absolute pleasure. You guys be safe, be good. I hope you all enjoy some spring break here in March. Thank you guys so much for the last few breaks and for getting in on it tonight. If you guys can and you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go check us out on cardlines.com. Sign up for the newsletter. Tell your friends about it. And be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Take care, guys.